Hi everyone, welcome to Bowls Paint Club. This is a weekly, I guess you'd call it a vodcast, but it's a show where we paint some Warhammer. I am Bulamatari. I'm going to be painting a little bit more of my Leman Russ, trying to get these sort of lines on this side today. Machin, do you want to go first next?
Yeah, I'm painting this converted Chaos Laws I made, which you can't see that well. But,
I'm sure we'll see it better once it's got some colour on it. Mr. Badger?
I am trying to finish off my final spot squad for my Indomitus Necrons, so I will just be painting standard borders.
Nice. Oh, hello Daddy, how are you getting on?
Oh, hello, Dad.
Well, shall we?
We shall. That's where did I put my big brush?
Yes. The classical music goes on in the background. The paintbrushes come out. And we begin.
I'm just glad that the vast majority of these Necron warriors and all that stuff are all just silver. I don't need to deal with any other colour.
Indeed. Right, where was I? Yes. So I need to find.
When been up to?
You know what? Not a whole lot. I've done quite a bit of streaming this week.
Yeah, I did notice.
Yeah, I got over the. There's an achievement that I've just gotten. I think that's what I was trying to stream for this week. I just got the Chivo for the amount of hours streaming in the last 30 days. So
30 days worth of streaming.
No, in the last 30 days I think I've done like 45 hours. Is it 40 hours? 45 hours? Yeah, so
That's a lot.
it's like more than an hour a day on average. So I was quite close. Yeah.
Considering that most of your streams are quite long at the beginning. For instance, your PES streams are generally like
3.5
hours.
Yeah, so I was like only a few hours away from it on like, I think it was on Thursday. I think I had like 7 hours to do, so I thought, you know what, let's do a Friday stream, let's do a Thursday stream, a Saturday stream and a Sunday stream.
Just cram it all in ready.
Yeah, so on Sunday I got that that wonderful thing. I mean, it's the biggest achievement you can get in that thing, and I think that's the first achievement line I've actually finished. Not that it means anything, really, does it?
No, not really. All you got to do is just keep going and going and going, and eventually you'll get it purely just for the fact that one month you will just rock an enormous quantity of stuff.
Yeah. I've just been trying to do as much streaming as possible, because like every stream I've been doing lately, I've been picking up like 1 or 2 followers, and I'm really not that far away now. I think I've got 33 followers. Yeah.
Racking up with.
Yeah. Paul finally followed me.
Who?
One of the frequent visitors to like Richard's and Paddy's streams. Right. I just need to decide where I'm going to start with this big thing. Right, take the little lid off. The little guy there with his little turret. He comes off. Yes. Right, what am I doing? Right, I suppose I should go for the Celestial Grey first, shall I?
Yeah, it's going to be a nice, not playing World of Warcraft, I remember.
Yeah.
Give you all of your time back. Well, I say give you all of your time back. It will be instantaneously consumed by painting your sheet.
At least it's productive.
Especially considering you bought all your Solar Auxilia as well.
Oh yes, tell the ladies and gentlemen about those boys.
What's that?
your solar auxiliary, whatever you.
Oh yeah.
Tell the ladies and gents about
One
them.
of them. I haven't done the base yet.
Ooh, I like that skin. The red and green
Yeah.
really works.
I don't know. It reminds me too much of a corn berserker. I've done so many of them. It's like.
Is there much green on
am I
a on
doing
corn?
another red and green scheme? You know.
Yeah.
It does work.
Is there much
So-
green in corn?
No, but I used it for. Well, I used to do it for some of the. Between the armor, you got like that bit between the armor, the crease.
Yeah.
It's like that bit I pink green.
Too true, Snooglyphin. Somehow, some way, everything comes back to corn.
Yeah, but it does look nice.
Yeah.
So I probably will do red.
Yeah, red's
Green.
nice.
I did want to do a blue theme, but
Oh, stay away. I've got that shit on lockdown.
yeah, that's true.
Blue and grey for me.
Yeah.
And then here I am with just good old metal.
Nice Cadia. Oh no, your army's Arcadia, aren't they? Your Imperials.
My Imperial Guard is kind of it's essentially Acadian
Yeah.
colour scheme. It's just got the green armor and the khaki
Yeah.
cloth.
Oh, good evening, Richard. How is yourself?
Goodness.
I haven't actually got Twitch open at the moment.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll
Hey,
keep
Rich,
you
what?
abreast of the situation.
There's plenty of time for you to open that bad boy up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. What-
yeah. So I'll probably do the Solar Auxilia next week.
That
And I
sounds cool.
finally decide to go with red and green.
When you finally decide to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, I need to buy some more super glue.
Oh, right. So you can't stick them together yet.
I've stuck about 5 together,
Yeah.
but being resin as well, it's such a pain.
Yeah, the resin doesn't necessarily like the polystyrene cement very much. So you've got to go with the actual super glue.
Yeah.
Well, Richard is not bad. He's been playing some Black Ops, kicking some asses. Yeah, but Badger was just telling us that he could hear you cussing from the other room.
All the way down that corridor, yo.
Cat joined you for a slaughter. And Daddy wants to know where his invite was. I know, Daddy. How rude.
It's lost in the mail.
I think since since Neepgate, I think Richard's abandoning you. Not invited to the party no more.
Oh no. Oh no, Daddy.
Oh no. Oh hey Mev. The whole party's here. Nice.
Got it good, yo.
Yeah. Apparently on a Monday, people just want to sit here and chill and hang out with us and paint some Warhammer.
Paint them models, yo.
Is anyone painting anything with us while we're here? Might as well. If you have a Twitter, you can post it at my ass with the hashtag.
Posting at your ass.
Yeah, with the hashtag Bowls Paint Club. If you've got Instagram, I'm on there now. It's Bulamatari_live, and you can post stuff at me that way. I think. Can you do that on Instagram? I'm so new to Instagram. I don't even know.
I think you can tag people in things, but you
Yes.
can't really post to their lot.
Yeah.
I know this because recently I acquired
Oh yeah.
some merchandise from the Game Grumps.
Oh yes.
And in it, they sent me like a little card, which was like, "Thanks for buying our stuff. Feel free to link us on Twitter and Instagram and all that with like photos of this." So I did that.
Oh yeah. I spotted that. Was that the T-shirt that you posted?
Yes, it was.
Nice. The chat continues to be fun.
Thank you.
Oh,
No,
what happened there? Oh, thank you so much, Alberto Soman. Wonderful. Thank you so much for the follow. You're very, very welcome here.
Follow.
Yes.
Fucking hell, we got a follow.
Yeah, we did.
According to this, we got 9 viewers, which is
That's pretty good.
spicy.
8 more than usual.
Nah, well, this stream tends to get an average of like 4 or 5. It's pretty good.
So anyway, time for the news. The goddamn news.
The goddamn news. Let's keep it light this week, though.
I was going to say, I can already guess what the majority of the goddamn news is going to be.
Well,
Yeah.
go on.
Who bought the goddamn GameSpot stock?
None of us.
No, because we're not American. But also, it's a weird one now. You see, I hate keeping on saying it because I sound like a twat, but you know, I do have a degree in this shit, and
I was actually thinking to myself, this will be something to ask Dave about, because he did the business thing.
yeah, it's not a long-term investment at all. It's just basically, it's a load of internet trolls basically mobilizing people to buy stock, to boof up the price and then sell it.
Yeah.
Basically,
It seems like they're trying to shape it like, we're, taking it to the man in terms
Everybody
of
plays the game in their own way.
yeah.
It sounds like there were only like a handful of hedge funds there anyway.
Yeah, it's not a long-term investment because the stock will basically it'll go back to normal. It's funny to look at the Wall Street elites getting their money stolen, basically.
At the moment, I think the biggest thing about this whole thing is everybody is likely to have gone, okay, let's do this, let's stick it to the man, and then all of a sudden it's kind of really opened everybody's eyes to how fucking filthy the tactics are on it.
Pretty
and
much.
It's like, oh no, you really, I mean, Robin Hood, the company that's essentially just started to sell everybody's stocks for them and stop them from buying and selling their own stocks.
Yeah.
It's practically just, it's, ooh.
I mean,
It's like Dad Gamer said, the bloody hedge funds just doubled down on it anyway. So it's just like, whatever.
So it's essentially what happened was the big Wall Street sort of investors, I hesitate to call them because they're not really investing. Essentially what a lot of hedge fund managers do is they buy a load of stock and then they bet against it, and then when it does badly, they get a payout essentially. So what happened was some guys on Reddit got wind of this, then bet against the bet essentially, and got everyone on Reddit to buy it for the lols. And
$4.20 a share.
Yeah,
You're
and
not going to make any money on that whatsoever.
but yeah, the price of the shares went up from something ridiculous like $4.20 to like 100 and something
They
per share.
essentially, within the first like couple of days of them doing this, apparently they completely spiked the GameStop and that stuff by 150%.
So financial regulators got involved, stopped the practice, and now a load of people, the amateur sort of stock traders are complaining, saying that the government are trying to stop them making money, even though even though the stock was pretty much the highest it's going to be. I think they basically wanted to they tried to stop. They basically stopped them from selling at the point where it was the highest value, but they're still allowing the big hedge funds to sell the stock. So basically, they're stopping people from making money on their investments.
Yeah.
That's
Which
it,
is-
pretty much it. I think they're waiting until the stock cools down again and gets back to a sort of relatively normal price before letting them all sell.
Oh,
Fun times. Oh, Daddy used to work at a hedge fund, so he knows a lot more than me about this sort of thing. I've only got a theoretical knowledge of it.
He's just dissed your degree, Dave.
That's fine. I don't give a shit. The only people who give a shit are Bangor University, essentially.
when we went to Bangor.
So yeah, I think that was pretty much the.
So that was the big well, sort of tenuously gaming news. The other news was that Microsoft had a shit in their own hands, rubbed it in the face, and then tried to wash it off.
What does Microsoft do?
They basically announced that they were doubling the price of Xbox Live Gold.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think they're trying to push everyone to the pass.
That's exactly what they were doing. Obviously, not everyone wants the Game Pass, as good a deal as it might be, and they rightly kicked off about this. You know, they're not offering anything new, and they want to double the price of the subscription just to play online games, which in
Yeah.
my view is fucking bullshit. And I'm fuming at Sony for following Microsoft into that fire, even though it took
Yeah.
them a while to do it, but they still did it.
I
Where's-
didn't know they did that.
Yeah, although on Sony you can at least play free-to-play games. So,
Well, the thing is, I barely play my Xbox these days, so I'll probably just cancel my
Cheers, Daddy.
Xbox Live anyway.
apparently my degree is safe. It's fine. He was talking about someone else.
Hooray.
So, I wasn't talking complete bollocks. It might not be accurate, but it wasn't complete bollocks.
Only moderately balanced.
Yes.
But yeah, I haven't played my Xbox. Like, actually, no, I finished Conker's Bad Fur Day last night.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, oh no, I think I did this weeks ago. But did I tell you, Machin, that I've finished Stranglehold?
I don't know what that is, sorry.
Oh, I used to play it in uni all the time. It's great. Basically, it's John Woo's greatest masterpiece. It's the best thing he's ever done, and it's a video game, and it's hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah. If anyone's interested in watching a terrible, hard-boiled as a video game sort of thing, it's all on my YouTube, and it's hilarious and good.
Dave, you can't call that a terrible thing because it's John Woo stuff and it's amazing. It's wonderful.
It's a fucking masterpiece.
It's wonderfully glorious.
It's a terrible,
Right.
terrible masterpiece, and I love it.
Oh, yeah. Playing the remake of Conker's Bad Fur Day. Man, the controls. In the
Yeah,
end, I had
the
to go
controls
to
were
Xbox
terrible.
accessories and invert the controller because by default the controller was inverted in the game and you couldn't change it.
That would work for me.
It worked for you, but it was hell for me.
Yeah, I'm one of these
So,
weirdos who
I had
actually
to invert
plays.
the converter to invert the inverted. It was just like
Yeah.
10G chess.
Oh, I should actually say sorry. I was supposed to do this at the beginning. I'm really, really super sorry about last week. The sound quality was terrible because apparently my computer decided my webcam's microphone would be the one it wanted to use for the stream. So I've chosen the right microphone this time. So yeah, carry on, Machin. Sorry, Conker's Bad Fur Day. So you completed it.
Yeah, second time, but first time on the Xbox 360.
Nice.
Xbox One even.
The 360 and the one are the same thing to me. I don't give a shit. Same thing, different day.
Pretty much. Yeah, so that was fun.
Ah, all right. Enjoy, Daddy. You'll be welcome back, and you'll be able to see some Necrons because Paddy's
Yes.
painting some.
Indeed.
Right. So I'm going to give the the old Twitter a quick glance to see if anyone's been posting at us. Never talk with your mouth full, David. Never do that. Where's the search thing again? There we go. They've changed the icon. Love it when they do that.
Yes. I had forgotten about this, but
Go on.
earlier on when I was doing a little bit of touch-ups on some other models which I had,
Oh yeah.
so I need to finish, I was cleaning one of my brushes, this brush in fact that I am currently using,
Oh yes.
and the top half of the bristles came off. So it shortened my brush considerably, and I'm like, oh, why you do this? There was no reason for it to do this, but just the top, like, just the bristles snapped in.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to look on Amazon for like modelling brushes because the Citadel ones are pretty pants.
The thing is, this isn't a Citadel brush. This isn't a Citadel brush.
Oh man.
It's a brush from what seems to be called something called the Army Painter.
Okay.
And it was like a third-party brush that, well, I say a third-party brush, but it was a modeler's brush that I got from a different third-party supplier. That's what I should say.
There you go.
And they're really, 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 really good brushes.
Nice.
They've got like, if you can see, you probably can't, but it's like a triangular
Oh yeah.
shaft, which means obviously they're not going to roll off into the distance.
Sorry, a triangular what now?
Regardless of all the sizes of the brushes,
Yeah.
the handles are the same shape, the same size,
Yeah.
so you won't change your grip on different size brushes.
Mhm.
You'll just have a different brush tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Excellent. That's a good
Actually
idea.
makes them really, really nice to paint with.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that the triangularness of the brush tip probably makes it a little bit sort of, yeah, you get less cramp, I suppose, wouldn't you?
I've had these particular brushes for a while, which is possibly a reason why they've also survived for as long.
Yeah.
Because inevitably I've only recently, within the past year or so, gotten back into heavy painting.
Heavy painting.
Heavy painting? Well, practically completing 3 box sets plus Conquest within like a year is a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Right, I'm starting to go through down the middle bit now with the stripes, trying to line them up so that they end up joining on the other side as well. Okay.
So far, it's looking like this.
Let's have a quick look.
So I put second layer down for the if I don't drop them. Oh wait, hang on. God
Hang
damn it.
on.
Hang
Have you just pinged a bit off it?
No, I forgot. I've got the bloody Citadel model holder.
Yeah, the little grip knob.
The knob.
The butt plug. So anyway, I'm going to be doing sizing up the competition. What's more around doing today?
The competition. Do you mean
The
all of the girls that you follow on Twitch because you're a horn dog?
I only follow one person, one female on Twitch.
Go to horny jail. Bonk.
So she is doing those Let's Dance games?
It's a jiggler-thon, essentially.
And she's
God.
doing it in a push-up bra, sports top with some very, very, very short shorts.
I knew there was something we needed to get for you on this stream, Machin.
I don't get what the popularity is. She isn't even talking to anyone.
She doesn't need to. She is doing it via interpretive dance.
Right, if anyone sees Machin's cameras begin to shake, you know why.
Well, they can see they say the camera adds a few pounds, and I think they're right. Actually, I'm moving my camera up because I don't like my belly being on the camera.
Oh, I'll tell you what, after dry January, I'm very happy actually, because I'm currently wearing a shirt that I couldn't wear before I started. It was way too tight, and now it's only very tight. Yeah, now it's only quite considerably tight. It's not like unacceptably tight.
I just realised I got the chaos symbol on my head. So move the camera.
Oh yes, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Chaos.
We need to all get matching smoking jackets, just so that Mav can say that we're in smoking jackets.
No fucking smoking jacket. Not a smoking jacket.
It's a little bit of a smoking jacket.
In fact, you know what?
That way. Yeah, screw it.
Give me a moment. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, so I'll finish the news. So there was a big backlash on Microsoft, and yeah, they basically changed their minds and backtracked on it.
Big bunch
Oh,
of Reddit.
so I don't have to cancel my Xbox Live.
You don't have to, but I mean, if you want to, no one would blame you.
I really don't play that much Xbox Live these days.
I don't think I've paid for Xbox Live since I got a proper gaming PC. I think the last thing I paid for Xbox Live on was the latest Gears game, and it wasn't even the latest Gears game. It was like Gears 4 or something.
Yeah, I remember playing a lot of Vermintide too.
Yeah, I got that on the PC though, so
Yeah, that's the thing. We got it on the PC.
yeah.
All the glory.
I think the only things that I play online on consoles these days is I play Rocket League.
I played that on PC.
Oh, I play that on PC and my PlayStation. Depends where I'm sat, because it's a free to play game. I just download it everywhere. I've got it on my Switch as well, so I can play that in the garden.
Considerably easier to actually use a control pad with that thing than a keyboard and mouse.
It's impossible to use a keyboard and mouse. I don't give a shit what you say,
Yeah.
Paddy. Paddy tried to play with me, and he was playing on a keyboard and mouse, and
No, I
he
wasn't.
wondered
Dave.
why.
I was actually playing on the control pad. It's not because, I'm bad at using the control pad and all that stuff. It's just because I'm bad at the game. That's why I was garbage.
No one's that garbage. Not even you, Paddy. Come on. Right.
Also, I hadn't actually played it in forever
Yeah.
since it first came out on its beta, and everybody else was like, "Oh, this is kind of okay. Let's play some Cowboy." And then it just kind of went, and everybody was fucking playing the thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty it's quite easy to get into for a game. I think that's why so many people like it.
Yeah, it's very accessible. It's very jump-inable. That's the reason why I fell in love with it. I just, I'm at that point in life now where just jumping in and jumping out of games is just something that I need to do. I don't always have, several hours to put into a game, and when I do, I want something that's better than,
Something magical and adventurous.
yeah, I want something like Ghost of Tsushima. Something quality.
Big steaming of shit.
I mean, I just play World of Warcraft just because it's easy to play, to be honest.
Yeah. Did anyone hear the news about did we cover the Cyberpunk update last
Didn't
week?
it break a lot? Well, it would have broken them all.
I was about to say, Dave, which Cyberpunk?
Yeah, exactly. They launched a big Cyberpunk update that was supposed to do a lot of bug fixes, and whilst it fixed an issue with a mission, it just created a whole new set of bugs, including one particularly game-breaking bug. And so I'm done with that game until it's fixed, I think.
I'm not buying it until it's done.
You'll be waiting a long time, mate.
I don't mind.
It's probably not going to be done for a couple of years, in my opinion.
Well, The Witcher 3 had a load of bugs.
Yeah, nothing like this though. Come on. And also, they didn't overpromise and underdeliver with the Witcher 3. They just released the game.
True. But, like...
The sad thing is, The Witcher 3, even though it was full of bugs, was still a compelling experience. The Cyberpunk is, unfortunately, mediocre at best. It's just a mediocre shooting game. It's like one of those, cheap... It's like Focus Interactive tried to do Deus Ex, and... I mean, have you ever played a Focus Interactive game?
No.
It feels like a Focus Interactive Deus Ex on, albeit a much larger scale. It just looks... It feels and looks just completely unfinished.
Yeah, it looked like Watch Dogs to me.
I mean, I've only played the original Watch Dogs for a few hours, and that's only because I think I got it for free at one point.
I didn't even play it. That's the thing. I hope with Cyberpunk people learn not to get overhyped about games.
Well, they're going to do it regardless.
Yeah, hype has always been a thing. People never learn.
That is the issue.
And it's like, not to dogpile people when they give it bad reviews.
Yeah.
Also, that is another thing which is going to happen regardless. We've had so many different games recently which have been like, oh, this is going to be the fucking tits, it's going to be amazing. And then people will be like, I'd rather, look at the developer and just, hold my horses, please. And everyone else is like, how dare you?
Yeah.
This is going to be amazing because it's this and because of that. And they can't possibly turn it into a heap of shit. And then Battlefront, Star Wars 2, and then fucking God knows where else.
People just will get hyped about anything, and it's there's nothing we can do about that.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
That did get better though, No Man's Sky.
It's going to be a No Man's Sky situation. I think they're going to put the work in, and it's going to be what they promised it eventually. But it's going to be years down the line, and they'll have a next-gen console version of it that'll fix most of the bugs and glitches.
And actually have the majority of the game in it as well.
Yeah, the features that they promised and didn't deliver on. I got links to a video that basically very succinctly summarizes every single promise that they made. They said that all of these things are going to be in the game. Don't worry about it, and they weren't. And it shows the game in action, or not in action as it might be.
Everybody fucking shitting themselves.
Yeah. So, fun times.
I don't think I'll get a next gen console.
I will once they get to
affordable.
Yeah, once they become an affordable version. What I'll do, I'll probably end up doing what I did with the PS4. I'll wait for the Pro version to come out years down the line.
That's what I did with the Xbox One.
Yeah. The only reason I'm gonna is because I want to play the first party exclusives for the PlayStation. There's nothing on the Xbox that I want to play, so I'm not going to bother with that.
No, Fallout.
Yeah.
Skyrim.
So that's going to be on PlayStation as well.
No, Microsoft owned Bethesda.
Yeah, they will. They've already said that it's not that the next few Fallout and Skyrim, Elder Scrolls games aren't going to be exclusive. They might have timed exclusivity, but at the same time, it's a Bethesda game, and give it a few months anyway because it'll be broken as shit. Also, I'm not excited about Bethesda. The last few games they've put out have been horrific. So there you go.
Well, they had Fallout 4,
which was shit.
I liked Fallout.
Fallout 4 wasn't a Fallout game. It was a first-person shooter in a Fallout universe.
It was better than a Fallout game.
Okay, you don't like Fallout games, so that's fine. It just
I did try Outer Worlds and I did get bored of it after a while.
Yeah, well, I mean, Outer Worlds was better than Fallout 4 for me because
I enjoyed
it had a
Fallout 4.
compelling storyline ish. It had very compelling characters. You could play how you wanted to play, and you weren't forced down a stupid like path that that Fallout gave you. Just I don't know. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
I'm not into Fallout. 76 was a big steaming pile of dog shit that remains a big steaming pile of dog shit.
76 was like the most memed game in the history of the universe.
I'm pretty sure that it's taken over the memes of Skyrim. That's how memed it really is.
Yeah.
Tenfold.
It's just not a good game. So, fun times. But yeah, I've got no faith in them. So not excited. I'm not getting hyped for anything that CD Projekt or Bethesda do, or Ubisoft, or anyone really.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, well, let's all be cynical, everybody.
Yay!
Yay! Right, I'm gonna do the. So here's me me update. If my camera will focus on it, which isn't a guarantee. So here's a finished side with the grey and the metal and that, and it's definitely, look at that. That's not gonna focus, that is it? Come on, camera, focus. It might be high definition, but it doesn't like to focus.
Focus interactive.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go. So that's the finished side, and there's in progress side. I haven't done any of the metal. I've still got mechanical standard grey to do, all the borders and stuff. But it's coming along nicely, I think.
I'm just waiting for mine to dry.
Yeah.
Planning out my next chess move against my dad.
Oh, mate.
There's only one real move I can make here because I think he just made a big mistake.
Oh. You used to play chess a lot, didn't you, in uni?
It's stressful on apps because you're just like, you're waiting, you know.
Yeah.
Waiting, I hate.
But that gives you the opportunity to see all of the board a bit more in depth.
Yeah.
It does give me a lot of opportunity, but it gives me opportunity to worry as well.
Yeah.
I'm quite an anxious person sometimes.
Okay. Oh, God damn it. If I wasn't such a stickler for this, I'd say that this was nearly board ready, but it's definitely not. Definitely not.
But there are plenty of people who would say it's stuck together, it's board ready.
Yeah. I am not one of those people. Oh shit, the bed. Nearly painted all over that bit there. I do not want to do that.
I watched the first episode of The Mighty Boosh and didn't laugh once.
Okay.
Because it's crap.
Yeah, I've never really liked that show.
I'm going to try and give it a few more episodes.
Apart from
it's like, why was this popular?
It's that surrealism kind of comedy, and it will tickle somebody's fancy.
yeah. So it's funny because it's weird. Is it? Is it funny? It may be weird, but it's not necessarily funny.
Yeah. It's like, you can be weird and funny, like fucking. Would you say Flight of the Conchords could be weird sometimes, but very funny?
I never saw Flight of the Conchords.
Wow. I've been in so many bands from every genre imaginable, from indie to death metal, and all the bands love Flight of the Conchords. It's just good,
Okay.
and they were really funny live as well. So
Oh, cool. Didn't you go see them with Matt?
Hmm?
Didn't you go see them with our mate Matt?
No, I went with a different mate called Matt.
Oh, okay.
This is about 3 years ago I went now.
Yeah, so I remember you were going to see them.
Because I saw them live in London on the Friday,
Oh, yeah.
and then Saturday I flew off to New York for a week.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was that years ago now?
Yeah, 2018.
Fuck.
Okay.
Exactly. Time is absolutely flying at the minute. It's ridiculous.
Well, they say that as you get older, like
Time
days
accelerates.
go
Yeah.
quicker.
Draws
Mev,
you closer to your inevitable demise.
Mev, what, are you saying you saw the Mighty Boosh live or Flight of the Conchords?
Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what he's saying. I think he might have sent that message while you were saying yeah, Boosh. Yeah.
Ah, Boosh.
Yeah. Mev enjoys the Boosh.
I also agree with Mevlin on his Fallout 4.
Okay.
Better depth, better quality. Well, I wouldn't say the quality was better in Fallout 4. There was a lot more depth and mobility.
In Fallout 4, fuck that. No, I'm not having that. New Vegas had more depth. Fallout 4 was as deep. Fallout 4 was the shallowest Fallout game I've ever played.
New Vegas with its dull brown textures everywhere.
New Vegas was an RPG. New Vegas was an RPG. You made decisions. You played a character. Fallout is a shooter.
Hipsters like
4 is a shooter. It's ridiculous. It's just a first-person shooter, man.
Hipster.
I don't play Fallout to shoot things. I play Fallout to like explore a wasteland. You know,
We did it in Fallout 4 though.
not very good, not a very interesting wasteland. The NPCs in Fallout 4 are
Fallout New Vegas.
no. There was like probably 2 or 3 interesting NPCs and interesting stories in Fallout 4.
Is Fallout 4 the one where you kind of at the start you've got the baby and then you run into the
Yeah, and it just forces you down this "I've got to see my son" stupidness, and it's just you can't play the way you want to play. You can't be the person you want to be. You are either a goody two shoes who's got to find her son, or you're a fucking evil git who just wants to kill everyone. There is no in between, and there is no opportunity to develop a character.
Well, you can join the railroad.
Oh. Yeah, but in Fallout New Vegas, I made a scientist. I've played the entire game being a scientist. I had no combat skill at all. I did it with intellect and luck, sheer luck. And it worked. The game worked. I could talk my way through. I didn't have any charisma, so I couldn't talk my way out of anything. I had to think my way through everything. It was a really good time. And Fallout 4, the perk system's even broken. You can be good at everything in Fallout 4. It doesn't force you to make choices. It doesn't force you to think. It doesn't force you to consider anything.
Dave,
It just wants you to shoot.
I'll paraphrase Family Guy. That's all well and good, Dave. But anyone who likes New Vegas over Fallout 4 is a homosexual. I'm not a homosexual. I'm not.
I just cannot agree. Fallout 4 had I can't agree. It did not have the best leveling system. It had the worst.
Fallout 4.
By the time you were like level 10, you could do everything in the game. There was no choices to be made. You just had nothing. Fallout 4, I just think, is the worst Fallout game that's ever been released, apart from 76. Before 76, it was the worst Fallout game.
See, all I can think of is Mev actually did a playthrough, but he had mods on it.
Oh yeah.
And all the laser guns made a pew pew sound. So when you fired it was like pew pew.
You see, I thought Mev was doing that run through with the mods just because it was such a bad game. You had to mod it to make it interesting.
I just laughed at it.
I did mod the hell out of my copy of Fallout 4.
Yeah. It just, I don't know.
Because I could.
It's just the most beige piece of garbage I've ever played in my life. And it was
Looking at
clear
the
to
map.
me. It was
Looking
clear
at
to me.
the map.
It was clear to me when we were playing Fallout 4 where 76 was going to be. That's why I didn't bother buying a copy of Fallout 76.
76 pretty much just turned into what was essentially the multiplayer mod for Fallout 4.
Yeah.
A bad multiplayer mod.
Yes.
A
Because
very, very, very bad multiplayer mod.
they didn't think it through.
which didn't work properly and actually was released with problems Fallout 4 had, which had been patched out.
So yeah,
Like,
Fallout
But it's
games in order of goodness, in my opinion. Fallout 2, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 1, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout 76.
well, in the order of games I've played of the Fallout series, it goes Fallout 4,
Is that it?
that's the end of the list.
That's the end. That's the only.
Actually, I did try Fallout 3, but I was a bit like...
Did you ever play 70? Did you ever play New Vegas? Because that was the
Well,
best
I
Fallout.
did,
That's the
mate.
best Fallout game.
The thing is, the graphics are just such a downgrade for me that I wouldn't be able to play it.
The
It just takes-
graphics aren't the thing that make that game. It's the world
Like,
building.
Trying to call it bad fur day,
I
but
hate
Minature powered me through that.
I hate whenever anybody says, "Oh, the graphics they make the game unplayable for us." No, it doesn't fucking make the game unplayable.
Right, there are some games where that is the case, and I am when I do my Let's Play of every Ace Combat game ever, I'm gonna reach that level. The original first couple of years worth of PlayStation games where they were just starting to work with 3D graphics. Those have aged catastrophically badly. They are almost
Yeah.
unplayable. However,
It's like
it gets better, but like you really need to really push yourself to go through like that sort of era of 3D graphics. It's hard to do.
I highly disagree with any form of graphical argument of.
I don't know. I mean, I'm with you almost 100% of the way. I think there's a charm to those 3D graphics, but it's very difficult to see what's going on sometimes.
being a guy from the Nintendo 64 era as well, the controls, abomination.
The controls, yes.
The
That is an
controller
acceptable-
for the N64 was terrible.
It
Do
was
not play any
it
of
was
those
mess.
fucking games.
And I think, you know, a game can only go so like a game with bad controls. For me, it's just it stops being fun, you know.
Yeah.
The issue I've got is that no fucking games these days have any kind of actual control modification.
Some of them
What's
do.
that? No. But way back in the day, you were able to essentially change every single fucking button.
Yeah.
And now they've gotten rid of that for no good fucking reason other than
You can do that on Xbox One.
Yeah.
You can change what the button-
You can do it on at a system level on consoles these days. But I get what you're saying, Paddy. It's more difficult to change the complete layout per game.
I say this, and well, Rich will actually probably tell everybody the reason for this, because I'm probably one of these curious people who plays with the sticks in a weird way. I have like I think my move forward, backward, and strafe on my right hand, and my look on my left, which is kind of awkward for most people, but it's just the way that I've done it. I've got more control with my left hand, like more actual sort of like very, very fine motion in my left hand, and my right hand's just like run, strafe, that's like there is no in between, it's just go. So I need that sort of like dexterity on that left glove. As you can see, he's playing around with the magical invisible control pad here.
No, I'm laughing at Richard saying you'd be shit for a reach around.
He'd be lucky for one, especially often.
There'd be definitely the incest police coming in.
Crashing through the walls.
Incest.
Okay, so. Oh, here is the first boy.
Oh,
First
nice.
Necron boy.
Are you in a race to see how many of them you can put together tonight?
Well, I want to be able to sort of maybe get at least 5 of them together. But we're already like an hour into this.
You might get another 1 or 2 done today. It's all good.
Oh yeah, definitely. Sorry, I was just playing my next move against my dad. Yeah, so anyway, for me, like, bad controls, and as I said, going back to, I know you guys can't relate to the fact a game with bad graphics from a prior generation, I can't really go back to. It's just, it's me, but I don't think I'm alone. I think, like,
There are a lot
if
of
you've
people
got an
who can't-
emotional attachment to a game, then I think it's far easier to go back to one than if you don't.
Yeah. I mean, basically, in order to play like one of the early PlayStation 1 games, I have to sit and play it for a few hours before my eyes adjust to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be done. Like when I tried to go back and play Final Fantasy VII. I mean, when you first look at that game, that is atrocious looking.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the graphics in the background, because they're all hand painted. That's lovely. But yeah, the polygons that make up the players, I can't tell what some of the things are, man.
they're
Some of
big,
the enemies are just chunky bricks. Like, it might as well just be Lego people.
big chunky melon hands. That's what they are.
Yeah, it's something that you have to get used to, I suppose, isn't it? But then they got better at using those graphics, and it was a lot easier to tell what was what.
Yeah, I think Rare either Nintendo 64 did a good job at it.
Yeah, some devs did better than others. Like there's a pod racing game that's been released recently, re-released on.
What, Star Wars Pod Race?
Yeah, that was recently re-released on the Switch, and I was surprised how well that game looked. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I remember that game.
I was expecting that to be like a polygon fuck, but it's actually really nice and clear what everything's supposed to be, because they use the graphics that were there well. Like the likes of like Bubsy 3D, that's a shit show of a game. Looking at it, that's a case where I'm just like, no. And also that had terrible controls, so that's like a, you know,
Bubsy in its own right was essentially, let's try and make Sonic but faster.
let's just try and make the worst game possible.
Turned into a horrific clusterfuck.
Sonic Curse of the Hedgehog.
Oh
But
man,
that's just funny. Terrible.
It's
But
funny with Sonic, like Sega and Sonic, just how they can't just seem to make a decent Sonic game in 3D.
I think Rich is sassing one of us. Like, I can relate. I just think you're all wrong.
I think it's down to graphical thing, maybe.
I remember Sonic Battle 2. That was alright.
Nah, I love those fucking games as
Sonic Battle.
as janky as they were. Sonic Adventure and Sonic.
I've played Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. I don't know about Sonic Battle.
Sonic Battle was essentially another Sonic Adventure game, but you got the opportunity to play as Shadow and Rouge the Bat.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was on the GameCube.
Gammon?
That'll be why I never played it.
Yeah. Oh, it was on the Dreamcast as well.
Yeah, I didn't have one of them either.
Who had one of them?
Yeah.
Me and Richard had like Dreamcasts.
I remember going around to my mates, well, I say my mates, someone I went to school with's house.
Sonic Adventure 2, that was it, sorry, not Sonic Battle.
Yeah,
There was
but
Sonic Adventure, there was Sonic Adventure 2, there was a Sonic Adventure Battle.
yeah,
They're all that same engine.
Do you know what game I'm really gutted? Like more than any other game, I'm gutted I didn't have a Dreamcast for. I'm gutted I didn't have one for Crazy Taxi. Because it's supposed to be really good, but I can't get into it because I tried to get into it like about 10 years after it came out. I
Yeah,
couldn't.
but you got Grand Theft Auto. Just play that.
Yeah, I know, but
It even had its own Crazy Taxi mini game.
a Jet Set Radio as well.
It doesn't have the Offspring licensed music.
Well,
That's
neither
correct.
does the re-release.
Because they couldn't fucking get it, so you just gotta hope that you've got one of the older copies.
Yeah, which no one does because no one had a Dreamcast.
Waiting for Richard to tweet you constantly. Just ding 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 ding. Multiple angles of the Dreamcast.
Offspring. Now they're a band I want to watch live.
I've seen them a couple of times.
Yeah.
Lucky.
It's not that lucky. The first time I saw them, I had to sit down. It's gutted.
Oh, what?
Jesus, Dave.
Yeah.
Sit down. I
Exactly.
remember going to a Dream Theater gig, and like it was seating, and I just stood at the back because I was like, I'm not sitting for a metal
What?
gig.
What is it with you lot? What is it with you lot and sitting down at these places? It's not like it affects the sound.
No, I wanted to get standing
For a Dream
tickets,
gig,
but
I can understand because they're sort of wanky prog bands. But
Yeah.
for Offspring, absolutely zero sitting.
yeah, I wanted to get standing tickets, but couldn't. I tried to sneak in with my seating ticket into the standing area, and someone found me. Said, "No, you're supposed to be sitting down. Go to the seating area."
Grass.
Yeah.
You should have said, I'm going to find you.
Look, I still remember
Regret
the...
this day.
But then actually, me and Richard went to see The Offspring and Bad Religion in a double gig with Snooglyph in, and that was a fantastic gig. Didn't sit down for that one.
I know, because I missed out on that because that was the first day of work for me.
Yeah, Paddy was supposed to come with us.
And then I got a job.
Oh
that
no!
I'm so part of.
I'd have quit on the first day. I'd be like, "Fuck you! I'm going to see Bad Religion, The Offspring." Yeah, that was. I think that was the hottest gig I've ever been to. Like, came out and everything I was wearing was just drenched in sweat. It was ridiculous.
Hottest gig I've been to. Yeah, probably Ramstein.
I think the hottest. In fact, it was one of the first gigs that I went to see Nightwish with a couple of like schoolmates, and obviously I took my big leather trench coat with this in there because I'm a melon. So I was fucking dying. And what's even more horrific is the only water that was in the vending machine was fizzy water. It was fucking sparkling spring water. It's like, who puts that in a fucking vending machine? You guffing bunch
I
of
can
shit.
drink fizzy water. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm okay with the fizzy water.
I can't remember whether or not you have smoked ever, Machin, like normal tabs, because that fizzy water just tasted like fag ash. It was,
You get used to it. Like, I'm perfectly. I can drink a bottle of fizzy water, no problem.
this is like people who drink cream soda. Okay. No. Just no.
But yeah, gigs. I remember them.
Yeah, they used to happen, didn't they?
Back in my day,
Back in day.
when people could go outside,
Right.
Because we all know COVID's been spread by the 5G mass put there by the New World Order to control our ears, control our freaking ears, people. Open your fourth eye.
I got arrested for that once.
Some of these fucking COVID conspiracy theories. Did you see that one where they're like, "Oh, this is what the this is what the microchips look like," and it was like this circuit board, and it was like, it turned out it was the circuit board for a guitar pedal.
nice.
Oh, it's just idiots, man. So, what can I bullshit people today? What? I reckon some of them get off like trying to make people believe the most ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
So, I'll do a Google search and find a ridiculous image, just like some weird graphics card, and try and tell people that that's inside the vaccine. They're like, what the? Fuck you.
See, what's worse is the fact that people will believe you.
Yeah. Hey! Top pitch. Real look.
Yeah. People are strange.
They are. They're very strange.
I'm just waiting for my vaccine now. Any day now.
Oh, come on. We're going to be on the very bottom of the list, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
I mean, I might be slightly higher up because I've got like some fairly bad asthma, so who knows? I might get one coming at some point.
We might.
My mate, one of my mates has already got it, which is
Got
nice.
the vaccine.
Yeah, but she's got like every health condition under the sun.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes. I think I know the one.
Probably airdropped it in. Straight into the veins.
Yeah. So that's good news for her. I haven't checked on my nan and granddad yet. I need to give them a ring this week, see how they're getting on. They
My
might.
granddad too. So he's...
Yeah, they're saying that most people have over a certain age have been offered it. So, and they did say they were going to get it when it was offered, so they should have it now.
So here's how he's looking so far.
Oh, hello. Oh,
Yeah,
very
and,
nice.
So I'm gonna do the skin with Kislev flesh, and then I'm gonna put another layer of Agrath Earthshade down, and then
Nice.
highlight it with. I might highlight it with Screaming Skull. Depends how bright it comes out. The wings I'm gonna do the same as the Demon Prince.
Yeah.
So sort of
Yeah,
grey
they're
colour,
red with a
faint grey colour.
Mechanicus grey dry brush.
The armor is going to be another shade of Agraxer shade, and then highlighted with. Don't know yet. Depends how bright I want it to be.
Well, I'm currently doing the Mechanicum Standard Grey sort of plating on the side of the tank. And then it's going
What
to
colour
go...
do you think I should make the cloak? I'll put that to chat. Corn Lord, what colour cloak? What colour cloak for my Corn Lord?
Have a show the ladies and gentlemen the back of the model so that they can see what colours are surrounding it.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's surrounded by a sort of greyish wings and red bony bits in the wings. What would go? Or what wouldn't go, and tell him to do like a really bad colour that would make it look dumb. But
Yellow,
no.
like sweet corn. Okay, so permaban Norwich. Dark purple. Purple seems a bit
Slaneshi, doesn't it?
zinchy for
Oh,
me.
Sizinchi.
I'm looking for fucking. Yeah, badger.
You could do it leather.
That is also another thing. You could attempt to make it a pallid flesh tone of its own, like sort of almost like a palish green.
That's getting ugly, isn't it?
Well, to be honest, a lot of the chaos stuff has people's faces stretched across their armor, regardless of whether or not it's growing out of the armor.
Yeah.
Or it's just some poor unfortunate sod's chops stapled to the side of them.
Yeah. I don't know, for me, purple seems the most on theme. It depends on the purple, though. But as you say, it is a little bit
I haven't looked
cinchy.
at some of the other pictures. So they've gone for like a sort of brownish look. Which
Yeah.
actually, Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I got it. I got it.
A lot of them will have like a big, thick, leathery kind of thing, or they'll just have some guy's face.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is leather on the bottom half there and on the inside. And then the top bit up there is going to be black. Sorry, I have to put it up. Black at the top. And there's like a chaos logo going over it. That'll be red.
Okay.
There in the end. I think. I don't. I'll come back to the clue. I don't know.
We'll come back to that. There's plenty of time. So anyway, has anyone done anything interesting this week? Saw Badger was doing a bit of streaming himself, bit of solo streaming. He's doing some streaming on the side, Machin.
I am doing some solo thing.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's not just going to be Warhammer with that, because this is something that I can say.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it beforehand, but I have painted models for a friend, and they have been things like the Dark Souls models,
Oh yeah.
or the Dark Souls board game, and he has essentially given me stage 2 of the whole
No,
thing.
see. Oh no, wait, that's a song. Sorry, continue.
But yes, what he has given me and what is in a bag near my vast quantity of Warhammer models is the Dark Root expansion set, which has Sith the Wolf and Artorias and all the Dark Root Basin monsters, so the little mushroom guys and those weird hedgemen and guys with pitchforks and the big stone golems.
Nice.
So they may turn up on my streamy goodness.
Nice. If you like that sort of thing, give Firepower Badger a follow. You are still called Firepower Badger, aren't you?
I am still
Yeah.
Firepower.
War Rich has finished the artwork for your channel apparently, so that's going to look all nice and spiffy.
Yes, he has. He showed me it earlier on, and it's like he's got me some hotkeys.
Nice.
Thing to switch around bits and pieces if I need to have a piss. There's a screen for that. If I need to just wait, if there's been technical difficulties and I need to take some time, then he's got like a startup screen for us. He's got an end
Nice.
screen for us.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, that skin tone came out quite bright. That was a lot brighter than I thought it was.
No
gonna
Niall.
be.
No Niall.
Always give another coat of Agrax or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's out.
Yeah. What about you, Machin? You been up to
What?
much this week?
Again, carpet for the final room of my house.
Oh, nice. How's the decorating going? Nearly done.
Nearly done.
Nice.
Need to get new curtains for that bedroom as well.
adult stuff.
Oh no!
But it's like, I want to get it from Denelm because Denelm is like really nice and good quality.
Okay.
But I kind of prefer being there in person so I can like look at the curtain.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the same doing it online.
Yeah, it's not the sort of thing you want to buy without seeing it, is it?
No.
Then you might end up buying one that's like too short or one that's 50 feet long by
So-
accident.
Well, so in regards to Warhammer, so I've been putting together that Forge World Order.
Nice.
I haven't done too much with Warhammer today, this week, to be honest.
Hmm.
But yeah, I've done little bits and bobs. I want to magnetize the arms on the Contemptor Dreadnought I got,
Okay.
so I can swap out the loadouts. But I need to buy the magnets, and it's just like, you know, it's
Yeah.
like, and then it just turns in a little job like that just turns into a big job. But I think actually, I look at my magnet pile I've got here. Yeah, they're too big.
Fair enough.
So
The nice tasty bag. The magnets that you used for your knights, wasn't it?
mm,
So essentially they will have been like...
yeah, I mean it is worth it magnetizing stuff because if anything, it's just easier to transport and being able to like
take the arms off things.
Swap out stuff is useful.
Yeah. Sometimes you want a bit of variety with your guns and stuff.
Sure.
And sometimes, you know, you're up against Space Marines, you need something that's going to cut through armor. Sometimes you're up against orcs and you want to cut down them orky boys.
So the only thing that I actually have, which has multiple different components to it, is when they first brought out the plastic dreadnought
Oh
for
yeah.
the Space Marines. And I essentially built all of the arms for that. And then that's it. I've got them all painted up and ready. And that's the only...
I've still
modified
got one of those old Chaos Dreadnoughts.
Oh, welcome back,
Metal
welcome
one.
back, Daddy. Daddy's asking where your Necrons are. Get the one you finished out for him.
The Necrons, you say. I have a couple of them, to be honest.
Nice.
Nice.
There's a Necron
Yeah.
boy.
Scheme.
Just
They're
nice,
like
simple.
metal models. I just hate metal models.
I used to prefer metal models, but yeah, then the paint started chipping off on them.
Okay.
And if you drop a metal model, it's game over. That model, you're
Well-
going to be spending all day gluing it back together. And
That depends on where it lands, because most of the time when I've dropped metal models, they've been reasonably robust.
oh no, mine would like, you get those old fantasy dragons.
Oh yeah, but they're made of like 1,000 pieces. though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Most,
a metal Space Marine model's fine because it's like what, 4 pieces max.
well, the body is metal, the backpack is plastic, maybe the gun hand.
Yeah.
Not
I
much.
I remember converting a Space Marine because I had a I didn't buy the heavy weapon squad. I sort of had heavy weapons and made a heavy weapon squad, but I ended up having a plastic model with a metal las gun, and it had to stick a 2p underneath it so it would stand up.
Yeah.
I've done that loads of times, even with plastic models.
Yeah.
I've had to put pennies underneath to keep them up.
Well, I can honestly say that that is certainly something that needs to be done with these models. In particular, when they brought out the bloody Raptors, the funny
Yeah, I've got those exact models.
these things need pencils stuck to the back.
Paddy, you've got them on the old bases. You need to get the larger bases now.
Well, these have got slots on the bottom. They've got the slot.
Yeah, doesn't matter. That's now an illegal base.
Oh,
Illegal base.
Bollocks is it an illegal base?
You gotta be on the 32mm standard now,
Why?
My game.
because that's the new standard for Space Marines.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what if you bought the models like back in the day? You're not going to just switch bases, are you?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Why?
what I did with my old army.
Illegal base, my ass.
I just want you to buy base.
If you try and play anyone now with a base size like that, they would probably kick off.
Then what I'll do is I'll pick up my model case and I'll club them unconscious.
Yeah.
Because the model is the same. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
how
but the
big
base
the fucking
size is
base
wrong.
is.
It fucking represents a piece on a board. So fucking what?
Get out of my club!
Oh, hello, Manager Dave 1982. Welcome to the stream. Apparently he still plays first, second edition, so he says no to change. He's with us, Paddy. Machin
Yeah.
can do one. Illegal bases. Oh, you're not using the correct size piece of
Embrace
circular
change,
plastic. Oh
embrace
no.
It's
Oh.
all a Zinchian plot.
It is.
It's all a Zinchian plot.
That's why Machin's in on it. He's a dirty chaos boy.
Yeah, but he likes corn and corn hates Zinch. Because Zinch is a dirty finger wiggling douchebag.
All I can say is,
Look, I don't expect to play my arm in massive tournament.
For
Yeah,
Manager
every
Dave, hang on. For Manager Dave 1982's group, they've never gone away.
It shouldn't matter for a bloody tournament game as long as you're not using
tournaments are even worse. Like,
as long as you're not using the Praetorian Guard or the squats.
Yeah, Sneerglyphon says as long as it's not a tournament game, it doesn't matter. I don't even think it should matter in a tournament game. It's just a fucking piece of plastic. At the end of the day, we're painting these little pieces of plastic well, this is a pretty big piece of plastic, but the point still stands.
It's like, otherwise, it's like, remember when the third edition Demon Prince came out? This Demon Prince. So
Yeah.
this Demon Prince used to be on this guy's base, which is now the Terminator size base.
Yeah. That's a good point, Snooglyph. And yeah, obviously if someone attaches 120mm to just an Orc Boy, that's a problem. That's a point. We'll have that. I'll let you have that one. For the cost of the model, the base shouldn't matter. Absolutely rich. 100%. To be fair, for the cost of the fucking model, you know, they should be just glad that you've got it. So that, you know, you say, oh, thank you for buying our models. Come and play with us. We don't care what kind of base you use. Just thank you for paying money.
Thank you for partaking in our business and welcome to our world of wonderful
Exactly.
adventure and
You'd think that'd be a thing, wouldn't you? But no.
you would hope it would be a thing.
Yeah, and then you just got the little angry, nerdy boys who are like, no! Don't play that size base on that model. Oh, it's illegal.
And to which point I will go back to my original argument of I would pick up my model case with all my misbased models in it and I would club them unconscious.
You wouldn't, though.
I don't know, man.
Side the fucking face. And I'll walk out of their dumbass little fucking room and say, right, if you're not going to bother playing because I just have slightly older bases and slightly older models, then you get stuffed for your cheesy bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay extra money on top of what I've already invested just to update me models. Screw that. I've got some first edition Space Marines. I am never gonna change them. They're painted, they're done. So what if they're on an old base? So what if they look like they've got the guns attached to their nipples?
So what if they got 3 limbs and all of them are arms?
All of them are guns.
And they're in the wrong place. And I'm claiming it's got a... it's my law. It's a dreadnought.
This has a plasma cannon.
Oh dear.
Now I can understand that particular set of rules, the sort of weird stand-in model rules. Yeah, don't do that in tournament play because you know that just makes things unfun.
Yeah, but some people can't afford, you know, to buy the actual models. Like if I mean, I'm never going to be able to afford a Baneblade, but one day I might want, you know, one on the field, and I might get a stand-in model and say, "This is a Baneblade."
You can just get a shoebox in that case.
Yeah. Just get.
To be honest, if you put a shoebox there, it's the same size as a Baneblade.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I don't mind.
Just get a fucking iron and stick a las gun to the front of it.
I mean, if it's like roughly the same size, I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
This cattle is a Titan. Look, it's got a multi-melter stuck to the side. It's fine.
Okay, we're good. Just reminds me of that episode of Bottom where they play chess and he's got like the salt and pepper shakers and the Spider-Man because they don't have all the pieces.
So anyway, that was that heated debate
Yeah.
about base sizes.
Yeah. So, sorry, so catching up with the chat. Manager Dave 1982 says the stockholder don't mind what bases are. Right, Snooglypher says just paint the shoebox. Dad Gamer says, what? Screech from Saved by the Bells died. What?
What?
Yeah, apparently Dad Gamer UK says another celeb dead. Screech is dead.
Screech is dead.
No.
Outlived, and then obviously Warrich comes in with a fantastic.
He wasn't saved by the bell. Nice one, Rich. Oh dear. Someone
Yeah,
ban Rich, please.
lung cancer.
Oh no. Although calling him a celeb is a bit far-fetched. Oh.
Did anyone actually know his name?
No, he was Screech to everyone.
He was just Twitch.
Yeah. Manjday says, in the original book, they encourage you to make your own vehicles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do remember seeing that in some of like when the White Dwarf had the revisiting of certain
Yeah.
old rule sets just to explain what it was like before certain times. And
Before it was cool.
Oh, how old it? And then there's just tons and tons and tons of really, really awesome looking fucking stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, however, man, half of the Orc Codex is essentially get this, stick extra things on it.
Yeah,
maybe
get
some
a rhino and make it orky.
Oh, yeah, exactly fucking that. Oh, bloody looted vehicles, man. Looted vehicles. Ready for Dawar.
Hit it with an hammer and make it go good.
Now I gotta find all the couple arms on these screws.
Oh, I hate this. I've just ran out of mechanical standard grey, and there's not much left to do. I don't want to have to do a whole new blob. Come on. Right, let's keep going. Oh no, come on. I just saw the words porno and sex tape. This is going to be interesting. Right.
Yeah,
44 years old, same as me. He was a shit porn actor, and he tried to stab someone, and we're mourning him. Dustin Diamond was his name, apparently.
Yeah, I mean,
he had a sex tape. He's a celeb.
It's a lot harder than it looks being a porn actor.
Was that a pun? It's a lot harder than it looks.
It is now.
His career's just advancing. It's just going to be part of the necrophilia scene now.
Apparently Rich has a sex tape, but it's private. So is it a sex tape if you haven't posted it on the internet? I don't think so. That's just you filming yourself having a wank.
I mean, if it's leaked, like, because isn't that something like Pornhub's trying to get, like, stop now? Is like, if you're not like a verified user.
If you're not right, they actually like crunched a ridiculous number of their videos and their essentially all of their media.
I think that was also to make sure that there wasn't
dirty pedos.
No, well that there was that, and I think the main reason was that companies weren't making money because people were just posting their videos that they had to pay for onto that site for free.
Yeah. So, and child stuff.
That too, yeah. Obviously,
I think it was probably the main reason.
That's probably the main reason they did the press release. But it's always money. It will always be money. Am I cynical? Maybe.
I think you are a little bit there. I think you are.
I'm not. I'm not sure it's beyond the realms of possibility for that to be the main reason.
No, it's probably one of the bigger reasons.
Sad but true.
Bad publicity is bad publicity.
Yeah. And they probably just go. They'll probably say, "Oh yes, this is the reason we're doing it, to protect to protect everyone, and all of that." And to protect the people from the revenge stuff as well, which is a nasty business. But it was probably the main reason they did it was because people were copyright claiming videos on their site.
Constant.
Yes.
And every single time they do that, it'll cost them money.
Yep.
So in order to maintain the site, they dump all of the stuff which they deem to be breaking those particular.
Yeah, and rather than doing like a manual oversight to protect people, like, you know, by looking at the videos before they get uploaded and going yes or
just
no. It's like, no,
Scrub them all.
yeah.
Scrub them all.
I mean, it's a good move.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No one here is complaining. I want to call bullshit out when a company says they're doing something for ethical reasons when it's probably to do with money. That's just me. Oh, okay. Chat has returned to normal service, apparently. I don't think I can read them out, but they're on the screen, so there's nothing I can do about it. Just, no. sorry, folks.
It's more the case of I'm concentrating on painting the model.
Yes. Let's
Read
ignore
at your own
that.
discretion. But remember,
We didn't say it.
we do not own any of the comments. We do not endorse any of the comments.
Some of them, but not these ones.
Paddy can be our spokesperson. If she
Yes.
wants to. Mostly because, you know, I think Dave would end up digging a bigger hole.
Probably.
And I have such a low social media presence. I'd just be like, I don't even know what's going on.
I did not have intercourse with that woman.
Pardon me? I just realised that this guy's eyes aren't green.
Oh no.
Look.
But I mean, you get so much. There's always so much drama concerning Twitch people, you know.
Oh yeah. There's the whole.
Look, there's so much drama concerning every kind of person. If you can have a comment or like an opinion on the internet, you're pretty fucked.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole PogChamp thing that's been going on apparently. A Twitch user who had one of his emotes used as one of the like standard emotes for like, oh dang, basically reaction.
You're talking about that sort of like, I think his name is Poggers or something.
PogChamp.
Yep.
And yeah, he was.
Because he agreed with something that was a bit touchy.
Yeah, he basically said he was supporting the Trump rioters. So they pulled his emote off, and basically they've started replacing the emote with like prominent like LGBT streamers, that sort of thing.
Essentially, what they're doing is they're doing like a cycle.
Yeah, it's like
and
LGBT.
changing
Hang on.
every week.
Yeah, so they're changing it every week, and they're doing LGBT, focusing on like the LGBT people, and they're doing some you know, BME people. That's a horrible phrase. Let's clump all of these different ethnicities into one phrase. But yeah, so I think they're trying to do something good, but it's just attracting abuse to those channels.
Wasn't the first one that kind of popped out I think it was quite a really, really big streamer dude.
Yeah.
He is a black gay guy, okay?
Yeah.
And essentially everybody just instantly dropped the hate bomb on him.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even his fault, and he lost so much in accordance with
Yeah,
it practically crippled his site.
Yeah, they cycled him into it and didn't even tell him they were doing it. And yeah, his channel just descended into chaos, and it was horrific. So if anyone who's watching this at any point did that, well, why the fuck are you watching me? Get off my channel, you fucking scumbag. But yeah,
you can watch my channel.
yes, there's nothing on Machin's channel, but you can watch it if you want.
Next week on podcast, Dave's fucking face. Dave's face turns up across the internet.
It's all right. I'm safe. I've got nothing to say, nothing useful to add to these conversations. Right, I've been right. Let's see. Where did the oh god, faux leather drama? You say? Oh yeah, there are really nasty hate cults out there. Absolutely.
The problem I get is because you guys were born in '87, yeah.
I was born in '88.
Yeah, but so you can relate to this. whenever I create an account, half the time I put 88 at the end of it
Mm-hmm.
because 1988. But apparently, it's also used by neo-Nazis.
Oh yeah,
'cause
it's a code.
88 stands for HH Heil, you know who,
Yeah.
and it's like, no, I'm taking it back. It's our year, god damn it.
Yeah. Just the year you were born. Unfortunately, yes, it has become that.
The internet works in strange and mystical ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that was a neo-Nazi thing until it became a thing recently when it was on. Was it a carpentry show hosted by Matt Baker, the guy who used to be on Blue Peter? Yeah, and someone had a tattoo, and they had to pull the episode because he had an 88 tattoo under his eye. Fun times.
And
Two
it was
fat ladies
because
in
it was
here.
nasty.
The bingo crowd's gonna get fucked.
Yeah. So Dad Gamer UK says Twitch is predominantly white, needs more representation. I mean, don't say that. I mean, we're free white guys. Don't go away. Stay. Please.
Stay.
Please.
In fact, if you are a wonderful like non.
Be careful how you phrase this next sentence.
I said non-white individual, right? Then go out of your way. Try find something that really interests you.
I thought Paddy said go away then.
No. Try find something that interests you and be part of the wider community of the world.
Yes, and also come along here and show us how you getting on. Anyway, there was nothing last time I checked the old Twitter. I'll give it another go.
Yeah.
Last time we actually had some engagement on that. That was awesome. It was Nehi that posted ours last week. That was good. He had a Titan and a couple of models that he'd painted for us.
Oh yes,
Oh yeah,
they was good.
they were a lot better than anything we're ever going to do. Well, that I'm ever going to do anyway. Paddy's pretty good, man. He's pretty damn good.
I am far from top tier.
No, but you are the premier painter of this channel, I would say. Machin is better than I am.
Model for like really, really fucking spanky.
Okay. Oh, there's a bit of Celestial Grey that I've missed. It's only a little tiny amount. Do you know what? I'll do it when I tidy up.
It's interesting though with 40k because it is basically like you look at the themes of it. There's no good guys really.
No.
Because it is just like
It is the lesser of two.
Space
evils,
Marines are like
essentially.
space fascists
Yeah.
mixed with like the Inquisition, which
I mean-
is religious zealots.
Yeah,
You got everyone's committing genocide. And at the same time, it's like people say, like, is this like, are you, with like the numbers and stuff involved in like millions upon millions, it's like, it's not really, like, you look at the course of human history, even like 70 years ago with World War II and the total disregard for people,
It's
depressing
what has
because
been taken
reality
to an
is
extreme.
people are dicks, really, and
I think that's the life lesson for all history. People predominantly are dicks.
People are shits. Or people equal shit.
Yes.
I mean, you even look at like today, we think we're so enlightened, and you look around the
We're
world,
not. We are
Yeah, we're-
nowhere near.
We're definitely
capital
not.
rioters, and what Dave was saying about how racist people are online. It's just
It's just
depressing.
it is, and the internet has only amplified that shit, and it's just people think that they're anonymous online, and to a large extent they actually are. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
they have that bulletproof vest and nobody can see their face. Nobody knows who they are.
That anonymity
Anytime
gives them a
somebody
license to basically be a
mouth.
complete twat.
Yeah.
If they, I mean,
Anytime anyone tries to be like, this is me being serious now,
Okay.
a little bit progressive, it's just like the shitstorm to Oz, you know? It's like,
yeah.
how dare you?
Yeah,
You know,
you're
it's like
taking away
taking
my
the-
freedom to hate people. Well, fuck you.
I can't remember. I think it was actually on Instagram that I saw this like little cartoon pop up, and it was talking about the intolerance of tolerance or something.
Yeah.
Where in order to actually like it's the tolerance paradox, I think it is. Where in order to be a tolerant society, you had to be intolerant to the intolerant thoughts. So you can't be tolerant to like
Intolerance.
yeah, essentially. Anybody who's hating for hate's reason or hating for no good reason, in example that like the fascist ideology and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If you tolerate that, then you're actually harming tolerance
Yeah.
because you're allowing it to exist, and in its own natural state, it's intolerant. So you have to be intolerant to that sort of aggressive thought and ideology,
Yeah.
which is purely there for hate. So to be tolerant, you must be inherently intolerant of certain things. And it's like, my brain.
Yeah.
This is just some dude scribbling like little cartoon thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
I understand it, but I don't understand it. But why?
I mean, I'm only going to say this now. It's a bit too late, but so much for keeping it light, guys.
Look, 40k is a bit.
Oh yeah, we were meant to be keeping it light today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's never gonna be.
Yeah. Get 3 guys painting Warhammer and wait long enough, and we're going to start talking about genocide.
Well,
Because that's basically what Warhammer 40k
what
is.
is an exterminatus?
Yeah.
We already did.
Yeah. Oh, right. I'm doing the the lead belcher. Sad.
This is all because Screech died.
Yes. God damn it, Screech.
We're mourning. We're angry. How can a system we contribute so much to?
I mean, has anyone
How can
actually
we go
seen
on?
Saved by the Bell?
Yes.
I saw Saved by the Bell when I was.
It used to be on constantly on like Saturday morning
Like,
TV.
I can't.
Yeah.
I think it was on on TV when I was so young. I can't actually remember.
Just alongside things like Alex Mack and fucking Round the Twist, Goosebumps when it was.
I remember around the Twist and the Queen's Nose. I remember those shows.
Demon Headmaster.
Oh Christ. Oh, I just missed a fucking thing.
Screech caused World War II. Oh dear.
Kabowski.
Yeah, chat led us here. It's fine. Let's blame chat, everyone. Let's blame chat and Screech.
Let's blame chat and Screech. And then
Yes.
just somebody just like "Ree" in the background.
And also blame Canada. Because they're not a real country anyway.
I don't know how I've
Such
managed this. But I have
a catchy song.
gold
I only
paint.
realised recently that the South Park movie title, Bigger, Longer and Uncut, I only realised recently that was a penis joke.
Imagine if you'd have gotten that when it came out. You'd have been
Well,
laughing your
that-
tits off. Even more than you actually did.
As a sheltered child, I would never in a million years would I have guessed it.
Yeah.
So I think I was just too busy laughing at.
I was looking so far. Let's get there. You can actually see the colours now.
See, a lot of the silver on that, given it contrast and definition. He says, as I sit here painting what is essentially some silver boys.
Yeah. But
with not much else.
yeah, I think the rest of the model gives the contract definition on yours.
The actual colour gives it the contrast.
I can see chat messages happening, but I'm just trying to concentrate. Let's have a look. What? Oh, jeez, where do we miss? That's quick. Degrassi Junior High School for the win. Gonna make Screechler. Oh God, no. There's some. There's an hour of Photoshop that will result in the world getting a little bit worse.
1,000 hours of paint,
Hey,
yo.
Apparently, I look sassy. So,
Yeah. Sassy Machin.
sassy. Don't get called that often.
Oh. Spike. That was her name. Apparently. I can't remember what you were talking about there.
It was the punk rock chick, you know.
Right, okay. Warrich quite liked the one before she tried to go mainstream and got her tits out in Showgirls.
Yeah, Showgirls.
Okay.
Showgirls is like... that was the RoboCop director, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
RoboCop
well-
is such a good film.
Yes. And he also did Starship Troopers. And
I don't know if I've actually seen that one.
Starship Troopers is delightfully shit.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's brilliant. You got...
It's
It's basically...
all of the cheese. All of
It's
the
a
cheese.
parody of fascism.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah. It's like, satire, that's the word. It's a
The thing
satire
is-
of fascism.
I'm
It's
pretty
like-
sure that the guy who actually did all the books and the comics about it kicked off something rotten because they
Yeah,
essentially-
because he was a bit of a fascist.
they essentially turned his my greatest work into what was essentially one of the most tongue-in-cheek, cheesy bullshit fucking sci-fi space operas that exist in the universe. And it was like, no, it's not supposed to be that.
If you watch it while it is a satire of fascism, it does open up a lot of... It makes a lot more sense.
Look, I think people just watched it for titties at the beginning.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's 5 dudes done. I'm getting through these quite quick.
Flipping heck. You only had one, like, an hour in, and now where are we? We're an hour and 40... In 45 minutes, you got 4 more dudes done.
Well, the thing is, I've gotten like most of them done, like the first guy done within the hour. But I had been pre-prepping most of the other bodies on the
I
sprues
see.
while I was doing it. So I painted all the green bits, and I painted all the cables, and I painted all the shoulders.
Oh, dang.
So
There you go.
all it does
Some-
need is a few touch-ups, like the gold and the brass colour for the guns, and that's it. They
Right.
just slot together.
Some robotic efficiency there. Or as
What's your
Mev has
guys'
said,
thoughts?
industrious.
I was going to say, what's your guys' thoughts on Blade Runner?
I don't really have any thoughts on Blade Runner.
Are you talking about the new one or the old one? Because I
The
haven't
old
seen the new one. I haven't seen the new one, and the old one I saw like so fucking long ago that I can't really remember a great deal of it.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't really have any thoughts on it. Being honest, I don't know if I've ever actually seen it. I think
good.
I've seen bits of it while it's been on telly, but I don't know if I've ever actually sat down and watched the whole thing. I'm not a big film guy. I'm much more into watching series.
Yeah, I saw The Social Network on Saturday.
Okay,
That was good.
cool. I think what was the last film I actually watched? Oh my god, I think it was at Christmas. Yeah. I think it was a Pixar. It was a Pixar film involving some mariachi guitar award.
Oh, I know
Coco.
which one you're talking about.
Yeah, Shav just shouted it. It's Coco.
that was on when me and War Richard went to see the parents before the lockdown
Yeah.
kicked in. So we got the Christmas sort of like get together, and then everything went to shit.
Yeah, so I haven't watched a film since I think that was Christmas Day or Boxing Day or something, or the day after Boxing Day, because I think it was at the parents on Boxing Day. Yeah, and I just sat there and watched that. I did the usual Italian job, watching that as well, but I think that was the day before.
So all you need to see around those particular areas is you've got to watch The Great Escape, and you've got to watch Die Hard. As much as even
I've got my Christmas shows I watch. So the Christmas special bottom, Part of 10, Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I mean, I wouldn't put Always Sunny on the Christmas show list. I mean, I know it has a Christmas episode, but I don't think I've seen that episode more than once.
It's the one with Danny DeVito gets birthed out of the sofa.
Yeah. It's a good episode and all that, but I wouldn't necessarily put it on my to-do list. I mean, Blackadder Christmas special, 100%.
I forgot about Blackadder.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting the Christmas special.
That Christmas special was great.
I haven't seen Blackadder in years.
Oh man, that's some good shit.
It's been a long time.
It's that's probably the best like Christmas special from like a TV series in my opinion.
One of these guys has there it is. He's got a scarab on his arse. I forgot to paint that back there. There we go. This one might slow it down. I've got to add some more touch-ups.
Ooh. Anyway, I'm sorry for bringing us into Christmas in like February.
Oh shit, that reminds me, Valentine's Day's coming up soon.
It is.
Dun, dun.
And I am unprepared for it.
Same.
Looks around at his bachelor's life and weeps into my hand.
Yeah. Or we weeps into a tissue after checking very carefully that it's not the tissue it was just used.
Dave, you know that if it's soft, it's good to go.
No, if it's soft, it could potentially be moist, which means it's recent.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crying into wank tissues.
Alright.
Oh, we lived with a guy who, after the first year of uni, his mum had to come and literally fucking fumigate his room.
Yeah,
It filled the underside of the bed, like literally filled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tissue.
And his mum actually had to go and empty all that shit.
Oh, no.
I think she used like 2 or 3 bin bags.
Just use a fucking flamethrower. Don't care about anything else. Just chuck the whole thing into a skip.
I think she was just like, we are getting that deposit back.
So, really, they could have used a flamethrower and no one would have really cared.
I was about this, and he made his deposit.
Yeah.
He made his deposit.
Very nice.
Straight to first year.
I actually checked chat because I thought that was a bit too quick for Paddy, but no, I'll give that to him.
Do you think I'm not already well versed in disgusting?
I know you're very well versed, nice friend. I'm well aware of your superior wits, sir. Oh, shit the bed. I need to get this grate painted in the old metaliness. Ooh, rah. Very nice little piano music going on in the background, whilst we're all concentrating on some finickety bits. Oh man, what's the last series you guys watched?
I think Barbarians is good. I want to check that out.
Barbarians, what's that?
Oh, shite.
Is it shite? Yeah.
No, one wash down.
It's alright.
Ah, bugger.
This is where you've still got all the wash on your paintbrush, mate, and you just
Yeah, I
look at.
put red wash instead of brown. No, I wanted to watch Barbarians. I think that's good.
Yeah. I've never heard of it. What is it?
It's on Netflix. It's about, when it's about 3 of the Roman legions in Germany.
Alright, okay. I mean, are they trying to do a Vikings, but like for Netflix?
No, because it's only a few episodes. But
Oh, okay.
they're actually like speaking Latin.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice. That'd be interesting just for that, to be honest.
Yeah, and you actually see like Roman culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, how they like treat like different people. you know.
Yeah. At some point I want to watch Chernobyl.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, I've heard that's
Didn't
really
they have
good.
to? Didn't they have to change a lot of that
Ultimately,
because
you might find it a bit traumatizing.
I was gonna say that didn't the Ruskies actually not take like a massive fucking wobbler about Chernobyl because they were like, no, it's not how this has happened.
They
And
might have done, but
it
it's...
wasn't like a bad sort of way that they took it. They went, no, you've all got it fucking wrong. This is how it happened.
Oh, okay. Not sure they changed it, but they might. I mean, Russia might have tried to control the story. That's the way they do it.
Yeah, as they do.
Yeah. Control their message. Yeah. I just finished Community, as in like finished. That's a show that went out with a whimper. Basically, half the cast left for the last season and a half, and yeah,
We couldn't really recover from that.
pretty much, yeah. So they tried to limp along for a season, and then I think towards the end of the last season, they were like, "Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Let's call it a day." At least they ended the show rather than just getting cancelled.
Right, I'm gonna gather a whiz. Richard's asked a really deep philosophical question here, guys.
Oh,
so
hello.
Take your time to think.
This,
Pineapple.
yeah. What about pineapple?
That's my favorite.
Oh, your favourite pizza topping? Yeah, I like pineapple on a pizza. It's very nice. Ham and pineapple is good.
Nah, what's my favorite? I'll have anything on a pizza. I even went through an anchovy phase for a while. I'm not really that picky, to be honest. I
No.
just eat whatever.
Do you know what I had on a pizza once that I was expecting to hate, but I actually really liked? Tuna sweet corn on a pizza. It does not sound like it should work, but it absolutely does.
It's like kebab meat on pizza.
Oh,
That
kebab meat on a
works.
pizza, yes, that's a good topping. Do
Do
you remember the dog meat pizza? Do you remember the dog food pizza in Bangor? It was a meat feast, but it also had doner meat on top of it. Oh yeah.
Those are good. That pizza place in Bangor. Ah, God, yes.
Yeah,
Because
man.
that was like a solid inch of cheese on those pizzas.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah. You could
How are we
drink
not
the
already
meat
dead?
outside.
That's what I want to know. Like, I used to walk the 5 minutes from the pizza place back to the halls, and by the time I got back, you could see through the bottom of the box.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to eat it quick, otherwise that box would just dissolve.
Yeah.
And became part of the pizza.
Oh, I got bloody agraf on my t-shirt.
Madeleine's going for anchovies or tuna. Machin went with pineapple. I've said tuna sweet corn was a surprising one.
Really? I'm pepperoni. Pepperoni all the time.
Oh, okay.
Or treat, so.
I like a bit of the spicy beef.
Yeah, spicy beef's good. Do you know I think my favourite kind of pizza is like a barbecue chickeny one. It's a bit bland, but it's good. I usually shove a shitload of Tabasco on it.
I always find that chicken on pizzas goes very, very dry and stringy.
Not if you cut it well. No, cook it well, if not cut it well.
We just meet the people who make the pizzas that we usually eat are just not good at cooking chicken pizzas.
True. You got to surround that chicken with cheese, and it's like nom nom. I think Machin's probably heard about the time me and our mate in Leeds made custom made pizzas, and I literally put like 4 whole cheeseburgers on top of a cheese pizza, and I nearly had a heart attack because you know how when you're cooking burgers, the fat usually comes off.
Yeah.
No, the fat melted into the cheese and into the base of the pizza, and it was the most gruesomely fatty thing I've ever eaten in my life. It was so bad that I had to stop eating it. I think it was like 1.5 slices in, and then when we got back from like the night out, like even now, I could feel my heart sort of tightening thinking about that pizza. And we got back that night, and I finished it off. And and I remember waking up the next day just feeling very unwell. I don't know whether that was the pizza or the amount of beer. Yeah, it could have been either, to be honest. Oh, hello, dog.
Right, Dave. I'm going to make this crazy suggestion.
Little dog.
By their powers combined.
Could be. Could very well be. Right. I've only got a couple of things to do, and then this whole side that was my target to do is done. So quite a bit quicker than the last side, and then I can start like pumping out the middle bit.
You can do the turret.
Oh, the turret's the last bit, I think, that I'll do. But I've got to do the bit in between the two sides.
Where am I?
Right, let's have a look at.
Right, let's have a look.
Uses in chat.
Yeah. So I've got Mev says he likes anchovies or tuna or pepperoni. You can't talk about. I can't talk about cooking chicken. What? Or is it Paddy?
Richard cannot talk about cooking chicken.
Ah, yeah.
I will. Do you remember the reason, Dave? Because we have mentioned this beforehand.
I can't remember off the top of my head. You'll probably start talking about it and I'll remember.
I'll have to remind you about the fact that Richard took a packet chicken Kiev.
Oh yeah.
And practically served it to me raw.
Ooh.
Well, the outside was nice and crispy and hot, but when I cut into it, the inside of it was just raw chicken breast. I was like,
that's
no.
medium rare chicken Kiev.
By the way, it's February. It's finally February. Oh yes. I made it. I did it.
Don't worry about this, Richard, because one of the lasses at work, she did a medium rare pork chop.
Oh no.
Oh no. And she ate it, and she was wondering why she didn't feel too good.
There are some meats that you eat red. There are some you just don't.
None of them you eat red. Cook the fucking thing.
Lamb. I love pink lamb. I love pink beef.
You're just wrong.
I don't really eat beef anymore.
You said this, but beef is so good.
You don't miss it. I'll just put it that way.
No, you don't miss it. I fucking would. I mean, I don't eat that much beef just because chicken's a lot cheaper, but
That That is the thing that you will notice, the cost of it all.
Yeah.
You'll be like, why do I have all this money?
Oh, Rich
I
says
have
he knows someone who microwaved sushi once.
I'm going to
Gee.
assume that they no longer exist.
As someone who can make sushi, just know.
Remember that time I tried to cook fish and chips in uni when I got home really drunk from a night out at Machin? And I failed. I couldn't even do any washing up, so I had to use a giant mug. And apparently I didn't even turn the oven on, and I was eating... like, people arrived home, and I was just eating raw fish and chips.
I don't think I was there for that one.
Oh,
that
I know
first
Tom
year?
was there.
That was
Oh,
the first year, I guess.
yeah. That was in there. That was in the house. I think. Yeah, I don't know if it was
Wasn't
the.
house. I wasn't there.
Yeah, you might not have been there for that year. Oh man, right. What am I doing? Right, I've got to get
Because
some.
we were in the anime club for a while.
That was first year, man. Where's me Celestra
Yeah,
Grey gone?
Third year.
There it is.
That was first and second year.
Yeah, first, second, third year. I think the third year is when it sort of disbanded, wasn't it?
And the third year practically broke down purely because we didn't actually have anything to show.
The problem was it got an anime society, a society about watching fucking anime, got political, and the
Yeah.
politics basically destroyed it because, like there sort of became like two factions, and it was like the people who wanted to watch anime for the lols and enjoy themselves, and then there were the dirty fangirls who just wanted
To watch
it really seriously, and they wanted to watch anime and not talk ever.
I can remember the glorious day where we were watching, I believe it was Vice Cruise,
Yeah,
which is essentially sort of like yaoi porn practically.
pretty much, yeah.
And me, you, any of us were shit-faced and laughing the fuck off at it because it was so absolutely ridiculous.
There was that one time when I screamed out, like when someone got like punched in the chest, and he made like a porn noise, and I just screamed in the middle of the thing, "He got fisted!" They did not enjoy that.
Everybody else did though.
Yeah.
It probably made it worse for us because everybody else was laughing and they weren't.
Yeah. They hated us so much at points.
Well.
They're a
Honestly,
nice bunch of girls, but my god, they took that shit too seriously.
Don't forget I was more Bangor Rock and Metal Society. And that had politics in itself as well.
Weren't you part of
Jesus.
the Ghost Hunting Society?
Yeah. Do you want to know how many ghosts I saw?
0.
0's correct.
A fat fucking 0.
The weirdest thing that happened was after a ghost hunt when we went to a pub,
Oh yeah.
and I had a pint on a table. It was perfectly straight. It wasn't like wonky or anything. And then it just sort of flew off the table on its own. All I could think was, "You bastard! That cost me £2.50."
Yeah. I don't
that was
think
the
that
weirdest thing
I don't think that's weird. I think that's just probably either you being clumsy and not recognizing it, or the table was fucking wonky and someone like stood on a fucking floorboard or some shit.
Probably. Yeah, I agree.
see, I'm more inclined to enjoy the thought that maybe you just bought the ghost the wrong beer.
Oh no.
He was a bit touchy.
Maybe because we did. Well, I did used to just dick around quite a lot.
Let's
Yeah.
say it wasn't Budweiser, was it?
No, it was. You know Church Island?
Yes.
Oh, Cemetery Island was it called?
It was,
over
I
the
think it was
Menai
Church
Bridge?
Island, yes.
There's like a pub next to it.
Ah,
It
that
was
one.
that pub. Nice pub, actually.
Mm.
I don't mind going back there at some point.
Always walked past it, never went in.
Say what you like about ghost hunting weirdos, but they're like good pubs.
Yeah. Like they knew all the good pubs. It was like
This is quite suspicious.
That was ghostly in itself, really. It's like, how do you know where the decent bars are?
To be fair though, you I think all university societies knew pubs.
Yeah.
It's kind of what they were there for, isn't it? Like
Pretty much. Like,
ostensibly doing activities and drinking alcohol. That's pretty much the whole point of them.
I know it was a laugh. I know it was weird being in a ghost hunting society, but it's fun.
And he called me a hipster before.
He's wounded.
You wound me, sir, with your truth.
Don't you see? He's a man.
Right, what the shit and dick am I doing? Right, I've got that there. Let's just paint a bit of that there. I'm fine, thank you.
Express delivery.
Yes. Luckily, I came prepared, and I've got like a couple of full cans, so I can make my own drinks. Not that I'm drinking quick. Not that I need to. I nearly just dipped my paintbrush into some Coke. That'd clean it.
Done that many a time.
Oh man! Oh, hang on. Let's. We've gotten ready for chat. That's not the words I was supposed to use. Anyway. Lasagna pizza was the last thing I saw. After the stream, what? Oh, fuck off already. Here we go. Patrick's just a pussy. I know someone in oh, there's the microwave sushi. They were Japanese too. What? A Japanese person microwaving sushi? Pretty sure that. God damn it.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I've got a fabulous pointer on my face. Oh, sorry.
They'll have to commit seppuku.
Yes. Thank you for that, Reg. A cheesy cherry Pepsi. Num num.
Yeah. Richard's glorious thing where he had one of those macaroni and cheese cup noodle kind of things.
Oh yeah, I've heard this story.
And he ate the cup noodle and he forgot that essentially he just put the cup down and then he got his Pepsi and he just poured it into the cup without thinking. And he was like, "Oh, Patrick, oh no." And he brought me down to the living room to show me this cup of disgusting, cherry, cheesy, delicious goodness. And then he went, "Should I drink it?" And I said, "No." He drank it. He was like, "Patrick, I don't feel too good."
No shit.
Oh, it was frothy. You could have put a flake in that one.
Yummy. Oh, the little bit of Celestra Grey that I missed off. I forgot to do. I've just like done like a load of Celestra Grey, and the bit that I was supposed to do completely. It's like going down to the fucking shop for some bread and coming back with like onion rings, a 6-pack of beer, and then forgetting about the fucking bread.
Well, I kind of did that earlier on. I noticed that we were low on bread, and I noticed that we were low on butter. And I went downstairs, and I got like some extra pop. And I got like these weird little sandwich things anyway.
Yeah.
So it wasn't an entire dough, but I got the butter, and then I just walked past the bread aisle, and I was like, yeah, brain didn't register that we needed bread.
What a fucking world we live in, where going to the shop is the most eventful thing we do all day.
One day I went out.
Yeah.
Wait for all the horrible douchebag rap artists to start singing about this kind of shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it'll happen.
Going out.
Just gonna put it out there. There are also very good rap artists as well.
Yeah, of course there are, but there's like a vast quantity of them which you wonder how the fuck did you ever get famous? All you're doing is singing about what is essentially your dick and how you made shit tons of money about singing about your dick.
I mean, yeah, don't knock for singing about your dick. I mean, Rammstein made a whole career out of singing about their dicks.
Now that and fire.
Yeah, fire and dicks. That's Rammstein basically.
And it's not exclusively dicks. I mean, wet ass pussy was broke new ground.
I would love to see Rammstein trying to cover that song.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Rammstein, if you're watching, do it.
Cover that song.
Cover that song. Do it.
Make it a fucking charity event.
Do it in German. Do it in German. Yes. I want to hear that song
yeah.
in German.
Except the chorus.
Third
If there is
of
chorus. I don't know. I've not actually heard that song, so
I think I've heard it once. Not enough to be able to like sing it, but I would listen. I would listen to Rammstein's version.
David
yeah.
secretly word for words it in the shower.
The nervous laughter of someone who has been called out.
It's like, ha ha ha, he knows my secret. Send the assassins!
Right. I might fuck these lines up actually. I think I've linked the wrong stripes to the wrong one. Actually, I suppose. Ooh, this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to link 2 of these stripes into one stripe on the other side. That could work well. Yes, that's what we'll do.
Right.
Right. And this time I'm not going to forget to do the bit that I was supposed to do. Well, I'm painting Celestial Grey at the minute. That's one of the stripes, but there was just a bit on the side I was trying to finish. Just I forgot to do, but I've done it now, so it's fine. It's good. It's good.
It's all good.
It's all good. Hoorah.
It's all good. Do, 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 do.
Right.
I'm gonna have to touch up a lot of these anyway after I mean, I know it looks like I've done a shitload of them, but these still do need a little bit of tweaking.
Yeah, you've stuck them together. You've tidied them up. You just need to do your layering and washing and shit, I guess.
No, I've done the washes for most of them. It's
I'm
small.
Highlighting and
I got
fixing.
age yet on this model.
It's
Yeah.
more cleaning up the chest plates.
Me and Machin are doing marathon models here. This is going to be. Yeah, I've got both sides now looking relatively good. So I don't know how much the camera's gonna fuzz out here, but if I do that maybe. That's the side I've just done.
It's getting there.
Yeah, that's kind of okay, but it's a really HD camera. I need to figure out a way to like control the focus. Come on, focus on it. Focus on it, please.
Focuses on everything but it.
Yeah, it's doing that. My hand looks great, crisp and clear, but oh wow.
You can see every single nip as part of your jumper, Dave. It's
More
amazing.
light, you say? Well, there's an extra light on it, and it's still fuzz as shit.
Oh. Ooh,
Anyway, you can vaguely see it. I'll post a picture on the old socials when it's done. Still got loads to do, like. At the top is I'm starting to put the stripes on the top now as well. But you can't really see them that well because I've not outlined them. But we're getting
glorious
there.
progress.
We're
Dave.
getting there.
Glorious progress.
Indeed.
Also, I realised that I keep
Let's
missing
have a
little-
look at this sweet dog love. The big
Oh no!
the husky is getting dominated by the grumpy old man.
Is the grumpy one got like hair issues on its?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
he's we're trying to sort it out. He's got some fleas that we're really trying to get rid of.
All right.
Yeah, that's why I keep telling him off. But yeah, so some sweet dog love happening there. Okay.
Was it Welcome to the Jungle where the monkeys hump on the rock's face? And all you've got is the other guy shouting, "Assert dominance! Assert dominance!"
Oh, he knows I'm talking about him, so he's come over to say hello. Hello, Luke. I don't. She said the word bick bick, which is code for biscuits. Alcohol is nice.
They will take their biscuits and then they will come back to annoy you.
No. She's trying to get them to come and annoy me. What? Oh, fine. I'll get the biscuits in. I'll try and leave the camera where the dogs are going to be. There we go. Hello.
Oh shit! Where did that go?
Oh.
No!
They want biscuits.
Emergency!
Okay. You can have that. There you go. You can have that bit there.
No emergency! Emergency over.
And the husky gets the smallest bit because he's had constipation.
That was more than doggy teabagging there. That was full on.
There you go. Some dog feeding there. Give the channel a bit of variety. Apparently, Rich doesn't want to see dog face rape on Twitch. Right. So I've still got some Celestial Grey to go, and I've still got to figure out where that stripe's going to go. I reckon it's going to just loop down the bottom there. That'll be nice. Yes, this model's coming together.
Just imagine the copyright infringement.
Now I've got this dude to do on the top. There's a big cannon.
Nice. Pretty cool. That.
Yeah, and then the tank will be complete. Yes. Oh my God! It's focusing on the bit at the top, but it won't.
Yeah, it focused on the turret and then it didn't focus on the rest of the tank.
God damn it! You motherfucker! Oh, this camera! I'm gonna find a way to control it somehow. I will.
See if you can track down the camera control drivers for it.
You see, there's a camera control thing in OBS, but because we're running this through Discord to get the multicams, I can't really do anything with it because Discord doesn't have the same sort of functionality. I think I need to find a like an official driver for the camera. So
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm talking about. If it's like a Logitech
yeah.
camera, my camera and of course Rich's camera has like a Logitech control center.
Yeah.
Where what you get is you get like this little side section which has got like up, down, left, right, and you can turn into a panoramic kind of camera or a super zoomed profile camera.
Yeah, it didn't come with anything, but I'll have to just do a little quick Google foo and see if I can find something. Oh, this is nice. This is the best way to spend a Monday, man. And thank you so much to everyone who's been here. And who continues to be here. I know that the viewer numbers have gone up and down on that. We've seen a couple of new faces today.
Oh yeah.
Up and down and move.
Yeah. This is a weekly thing, so if you have joined us fresh today, you're very, very welcome.
It's just a very, very nice place to be.
Yeah, after a horrific Monday. It's been a stressful day. Yeah.
Have you guys had snow up where you are?
No.
We had officially like one night worth of snow, and then it's just been frosty as fuck on the other days.
Yeah, I mean, I live basically on the coast.
We had a lot of rain one day.
Yeah, we had quite a bit of snow last weekend. And then it tried again on Saturday.
Yeah, we live right at the end of the North Atlantic Drift. It's just too warm here. I think we get like snow maybe once, like proper snow once every 4 or 5 years. Actually, I think it's once every 3 years, because it's an El Nino situation. I believe. I did A-level geography. I kind of roughly know what I'm talking about. Kind of, maybe.
Once in a blue moon.
Yeah. I think there's a jet stream cycle that happens, and like once every 3 years, the conditions are right for snow on the Wirral. And New Brighton will be bathed in white. I've still got the photos of the last time it properly snowed. I think that's when I got my new phone. Well, when I say new, it was new at the time. When I got the phone I'm currently using.
Yeah. Oh well. It sounds like the lockdown will be this time next year. We'll be free again.
I don't know, man. Have you heard that they've just signed a contract to get COVID-19 vaccines in 2025?
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So
probably because for other parts of the world, though.
I think it's more to do with the fact that it's probably not going to be effective forever. So there's going to have to be like a vaccination cycle, like very similar to the flu.
Like the flu.
Yeah, just like the flu vaccines. Basically, every year you'll have to. The vulnerable will have to go in for a flu jab. Be one of them things. But yeah. Oh dear. How are you doing, Mr. Badger?
I'm getting there. I have officially like 2 more models to actually get sorted. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of close to finishing the whole squad.
Nice.
Just need to get everything stuck into place. And my gold paint pot seems to be wanting to leak all over itself. So my fingertips are gold.
Gold. Ah.
But I'm going to do something a bit different because everyone goes on about how bad things have been with COVID. What are some positives that have happened?
I mean, for me, the 100% most positive thing has been this Twitch channel. I've built this now since, and I think I started this at the start of lockdown, and here we are now. Yeah, quite good.
It's going good, yeah.
Oh, I got engaged as well. That is, I should probably put that first in the list.
You just completely when you upload the video on YouTube.
Yeah.
You just cut that section out so it completely jumps behind.
There's something about being forced to be in the same house as someone all the time for like a protracted period that makes you realise just how much you want to be with that person. You know, if it works, it works. So it was a good test. Machin, what about you? What's your positives?
Where do I begin?
Oh, hello.
Pretty much done all the DIY in my house. Got a girlfriend.
Nice.
Built my new PC. Bloody hell. Where'd that come from? Leave that out. That was disgusting. Built my PC. Yeah, built a bass guitar. Yeah, did a lot of stuff I've always been planning on doing. So
Gotten clean from WoW.
get in there with the WoW. That'll take time. How about you, Paddy?
Well, I'm not actually certain what particularly like amazing things. I don't really think like amazing things have happened for me, but I think some of the benefits are that I still actually have a workable job that allows me to sort of go out and at least maintain moderate contact with other members of the human species. But to be honest, with all this lockdown stuff, it's actually given me more motivation to do all this painting because all it's done is just sit in like a back room with boxes. We've got it. I've actually managed to dig it all out and just go at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of stuff to show for it.
Nice. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly,
That has been good.
I'll honestly say, I mean, I can show you now. It has been shown in other places, but get the moment. I got all of the old Space Crusade painted up.
Oh, nice.
All the old models, so the
Dang.
original stuff. I've essentially painted my Indomitus sets during the time when I was there. Here's all my dirty Nurgle boys.
Oh,
Last army of the things which I've
get
painted.
some Nurg.
After
Yep.
before this virus going around.
Even though it's not 100% complete, here's all the Ultramarines and stuff that I've done. Big boxes and boxes, I think, which I've managed to actually clear.
Dang, son.
Before the bloody COVID,
I may
if
have
I
to.
ever play a Death Guard or Plague Marine army, I'm just going to burn it. I'm just going to smash the shit out of it. Yeah. Fuck you very much.
Well,
God damn you, Papa Nurgle.
I was going to say I've actually
You're right there.
heard. Yeah, I am.
He's got the COVID. Run!
Grandfather Nurgle blesses me, so I'm good. I keep up my supplications, right? But no, the 8th edition Nurgle were pretty ridiculously tough. It's like they have a they had a rule called disgustingly resilient. They still have that rule in 9th edition, but
They
it's
just
changed.
they just nerfed it a bit.
Well, what it gave them is it gave them an unmodifiable second invulnerable save.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what happened is, it doesn't matter if you failed your first invulnerable save, you could roll a dice, and if you did the disgustingly resilient, no wounds.
Yeah, I feel no pain. I think they've nerfed it quite a lot, and they've changed the way Nurgle armies work now, so they're more like a walking zombie horde.
So they're
Yeah,
slow
well,
but tough.
Yeah.
They do have a very
Whereas before it's a bit like too Chaos Marine-y.
yeah. It was like here, just have a normal set of Chaos Marines, but oh wait, they're just super tough.
Yeah. And like, I think if you want to take a unit of plague, what are they called? Plague walkers, plague bearers. You need to take Terminators before you can take a unit of them.
Yeah.
So again, forcing the Death Guard player to go, right, how am I going to do this army? Is it going to be like a slow zombie horde, or is it going to be a bit different?
Hmm.
You see, I like the whole zombie horde kind of like appearance of it all.
Yeah, it's more
I've got a-
better.
I've got a lot of poxwalkers, which are in fact all the zombie critters.
Yeah.
So if I just take a random zombie boy out here,
Boy.
like these ones, Dave, if you have a Dickens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these come in like groups of 10, and what they have, their special rule is if they kill an enemy, it comes back as one of the poxwalkers.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so if they actually, I mean, they're pretty god awful. They're just chump block creatures, essentially. You just throw them into the fray and bog down locations. But if they do actually manage to kill things, it's ridiculous because they all just get back up again, and it can break the original squad cap. So if you get really lucky, you can start like getting like 50,
Yeah, like
20, 35 of the things.
Shit.
Get them into combat with like a unit of like fire warriors or something.
Gretchen.
With Gretchen, yeah.
They are the anti-Gretchen unit. And Richard knows a lot about fucking what he does with his Gretchens. All 40 of them. He just throws at my units. Son of a bitch. Goddamn dirty little green skinned scrubs.
Oh man. Here we go, come on. Ooh. Gotta get that Leman rose painted. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to tidy that up. That looks awful.
Disgusting.
Disgusting! Oh no!
Well, what I is.
Okay, so the wings are done.
Nice. Right, so I've outlined all of the lines at the top, so it's a little bit more visible. So you can sort of see the camo pattern a bit more.
Yeah, that looks fucking amazing, Dave.
So you've got camo all the way around. Apart from the bottom, not asked about the bottom. Not going to bother painting that.
That looks so good.
Ooh yeah.
I mean, I look at my tanks and all they are is just like the base Cadian green. The fact that you've actually put a really, really good camo pattern on yours.
Yeah, I was tempted to try and do, you know, the modern day like urban dazzle camo type thing with the squares, but I thought putting perfect squares on would be too much effort.
The digital camouflage.
That'd be too much. Oh, thank you, Mev.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that's mostly done. I've got quite a bit of metal work to do, especially in the at the back in the middle. I've got those exhaust ports there and a bit of metal work to go there. And I think I'm gonna. I don't know how to do the treads and the little squares on the treads. I don't know how to make them metal.
I've got a lot of work to do on this.
Yeah.
It's getting there. Like, it's looking good. It's just
Yeah.
it'll take a while.
Oh, what do you think, lads? Should we make this a long one? Are you happy just carrying on, or do you want to call it a 2.5?
Well, I'm almost done, but there are other things which I can do, because if you take a notice of these little squids at the top.
Oh, we got scarabs. Fucking scarabs. Right, I'll get some lead belcher out then, and we'll carry on.
Right, I guess I'm gonna get a drink.
Go for it. Pardon me.
This means that I will definitely have.
Oh boy, I hope I left my trousers on.
Oh no!
This is where they just nailed.
By the way, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what the fucking lead belcher all over me finger? Where's that come from? That's just decided it wants to leak on my ass.
Dave, this is why my fingertips are covered in gold paint.
Oh, motherfucker!
Because for some reason my gold pot, I shut it and then it all squeezed out the sides, and I'm like, how the fuck did you manage that?
Oh man!
Oh man!
Man! Okay. So let's get some metal work done, shall we? Ooh, this is tough.
I don't mind keeping this running for a little longer.
Yeah. Might as well if we're having fun.
Oh,
Oh fuck!
By
I
that
just
time, it
painted
means
something
that
I
I
didn't
will
need to paint.
have in fact finished the Indomitus set in its entirety, at least when it comes to the Necrons.
Very nice.
Because once I've done the Scarabs, that's it. No more to paint for Necrons.
Damn.
And then it's all just down to the Spasmarine.
Yes. I think if we get to the point now where I can say that this the main bulk of the tank is done, and I'll leave the turret for another day. That would be a quite nice place to leave it.
It's workable.
Yeah. Yes.
It's got all these dangly cables hanging out of all the damaged Necron warriors.
Yeah. I definitely need to do more tower as well. I've got. I need to get boots on the ground.
I was going to say you've got one battle suit and at least 2 dudes.
Oh no, I've got. I think that squad's got.
Oh, there's a
2,
place.
3, 4, 5. It's got 5 dudes, a drone, and a commander. Not commander, whatever. The squad leader, dude.
The Shazla.
Yeah, Shaz, whatever his name is.
I know a place up the road that sells Tau pretty cheap, actually.
Oh, hello.
Comes with some chips as well.
Shut up. Do they sell goat curry? Do they? Because it's goat, not fish.
It all looks like fish. They're all fish to me. The fish must fry. Destroy the fish. Space fascism. Destroy.
How many fish do you know that have hooves?
The fish.
I mean, to be fair, you are from Wales, so
It's all fish.
there's a possibility.
Sea fish.
Sea goats.
No, that's the bloody new high owls in Age of Sigmar. What was it, cow?
They're mountain cows.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Stop changing my game.
I don't mind change, except
Yeah.
when you get rid of the onions. Mount cow knights. It's like, what?
Maybe they're trying to appeal to furries.
They don't need to appeal to furries, Dave. The furries will love this regardless.
No, they're just the furries. Just like, I feel so seen.
That's discrimination, Dave. It's just basically a hate crime.
I don't know. Right, that's one exhaust port melded up.
Yeah, I don't get the whole furry thing at
No.
all.
I
I try to be open-minded and progressive, but yeah, that's...
I follow someone who is ostensibly a furry.
Is it Jim Sterling?
No, Jim Sterling is. What did he say? He was a trash girl from the gender dumpster, I think is how he described himself in his last video.
Yeah.
I
Right,
fully
that's
support
great.
Mr. Jim Sterling.
Great.
Actually, it's not Mr. Jim Sterling. It's, what's the?
Who's the famous YouTuber as a furry? I don't think any of them are.
It's not. It's not a YouTuber. It's Casey Explosion. She's a Twitcher, streamer. She's Irish, and she is as her spirit animal is a sloth, so she cosplays as a sloth.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
It's all down to the love and enjoyment of anthropomorphic characters.
Exactly. Every man
Stories
and woman, and you know everything in between to themselves.
I think essentially what you're most uncomfortable with the thoughts of the understanding with Machin is the bunch of them that essentially get all dressed up and sexy times in.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, furries isn't all about sex, man.
Exactly. As I
There's a lot of
say,
drugs as well.
Oh, Machin. Oh, Machin.
it's about the
Yeah,
enjoyment
that's why I
of
could never work as a presenter. I just crossed the line.
I mean, you are allegedly a presenter of this show.
you would essentially be Terry Wogan.
This is technically your show, Dave. You're the host.
Yeah, I'm the host, but we're all presenting. Anyway, don't worry about it. There won't be any Wogan-style shenanigans here. That's booze control, which is probably going to be coming soon now that February is happening. And I'm a proper lightweight now, so...
Return of oh, that's something to speak
Should we have
about.
a booze stream next week?
drunken painting is not.
Monday
I know
nights
it's
aren't
probably not
great.
the best week on a Monday, but
I mean, we could always do a bonus episode on a weekend if you wanted.
weekends and generally, I'm with my girlfriend on weekends generally.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not- Friday night, however,
I can't do Fridays. That's Warhammer night. Not Warhammer night. It's D&D night for me.
is it?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Pretty good. My character managed to survive the onslaught that I described in yesterday's Pro Evo
Yeah,
stream.
it sounded
it-
pretty brutal.
On fire.
Yeah, we managed to make it. One of the characters technically died, but the DM, who may still be here, Snooglyphin, was a very, very nice DM, and instead of just killing them outright, gave them the option to come back and randomly roll something on the what's it called, table.
The runes table or the
Yeah, something like that. But basically,
disadvantage table.
yeah, and the person ended up with a mental handicap.
Is
They-
there like an
they-
end game in D&D? Like, do you ever complete it? Or do
Yeah,
keep
yeah, you
it
complete it. I mean, we the party that I'm playing with now, we completed Curse of Stroud not long ago, and we've just we started a couple of months ago with the current one that we're doing. We're doing the new one, Icewind Dales. The Curse of Stroud was quite a tough campaign, especially when I think there's 4 players. Not a big
Yeah.
party, not a big party size. And I think we started with more, and then they disappeared. And the cleric was one of the people who disappeared, and we needed the cleric. Damn it! Or was it the cleric that disappeared?
D&D, but it's like there's like no like end goal.
No,
The thing is,
there are set campaigns, and you work towards the end of the campaign. And we finished the campaign, and we were like level 10-ish, I think. Whereas you can go up to level 20 if you really take your time.
Yeah.
We're currently halfway through the Icewind Dales, I believe.
This is the thing. It all depends on how long you want the campaign to last.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a custom campaign, then it could be years and years and years of work. But if it's just one of the short, pre-written stories,
Yeah.
it can take you just like maybe a month or two.
I mean, I did a one-shot campaign when I wanted to try 5th Ed for the first time, and that was literally 2 nights. It took 2 nights to do that game.
But do you like start off like role playing like a tavern?
Usually it starts in a tavern. That's the lazy way to open the game. But yeah, you could start anywhere. You could start as like a load of mercenaries who've been brought together on a mission by by one of the guilds. You could start like just happening on the same like accident or something.
Would that guild have a bar in it?
Yeah, if it's a custom campaign, you can have a guild for anything. The Mead Drinkers Guild, that'd be a good one.
No, I always envisioned like these quests starting off in like
Yeah, there's the DM in chat. He is still here. Snooglyphin says he prefers longer campaigns because short ones the role play is usually lacking, which is true. I think we've only just got to grips with our characters, haven't we? Really, Mr. Glyphin.
Thing is, it always takes a little bit of time for you to kind of get a handle on the personalities that you're making.
Yeah, I got a handle of my Curse of Stroud character like in the last couple of games, like how to play her. Yeah, that was tough. I made a bit of a wacky off the wall character for the Curse of Stroud campaign, which kind of broke many rules. There was a couple of rule Nazis that we played with, and they weren't too happy with the character I made. I basically had 2 separate character sheets for them.
if I was to do it for the first time, I'd probably do it as my character would be Alan Partridge.
Well, yeah, I mean, Snooglyphin, when he in the last campaign, in the Curse of Stroud campaign, he made a dwarf who was essentially Hulk Hogan, and he played him like Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
Yep. And then you could have a counter character who was in fact Randy Savage.
Yeah.
And you do the whole Hogan song. I am a real.
I believe that featured at one point, yes, but it wasn't American. I think he changed it. But yeah, the character's name was Brovus, and he made an appearance in our last game, and I believe he's going to be a character now in the current campaign. I had a wizard called Embros in one of the other campaigns we had. Oh, it wasn't the Curse of Set Stroud campaign. Yeah. Snoogler is saying it was more of a Randy Savage / Hulk Hogan hybrid.
Randy Hogan hybrid.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be, brother?
Pretty much. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I think it wasn't Curse of Stroud. Curse of Stroud, he played some a thief. But yeah, that was that was the last campaign we played in person when I played a wizard called Embros the Mad, who was essentially a wizard version of Vanaska.
God fucking damn Vanaska.
Yeah, it was just like it was basically a fantasy Warhammer Inquisitor. Ban the unclean, ban the heretics. I tried to make him essentially a red wizard.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious, and he was a dumbass, and he just wanted to burn everything.
See, this is actually something. I mean, yesterday I kind of got caught off guard when a couple of the people who I was on a big campaign with basically went, okay, we're starting season 2 now. You want in? And I'm like, yeah. It was like it's like we're doing it now. And I was like, oh fuck. So got everything back to roll 20. Got all the character sheets are obviously saved on roll 20 and in the particular campaign itself. So I didn't have to worry too much about that.
Yeah.
But it's based on the Magic the Gathering Ravnica guild setting.
Okay.
So there's all that wonderful stuff there, and each set of characters gets its own like little buffs and things depending on how it is. And my character is supposed to be a skirmish flanker. It's not supposed to be in the meat of the fight. It's supposed to be on the edges.
Are you the only melee character or something?
No, there is a barbarian style character who does get in there as well.
Okay, cool.
I find that I seem to take more damage than them at any one point in time.
That's probably because the barbarian can rage and can take half damage all the time.
Yes, that is probably exactly the reason why. Because I can't do that.
Yes, I am a ranger. I'm a ranger, and we've got a barbarian who does that, and they tend to send me in first, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's just because the player who's playing the barbarian is a little bit shyer, so I'm usually the one who goes, right, let's go through this fucking door.
Kicks the door open.
Yeah. I'm playing a Cockney drow. So I get to do the really like creepy Cockney voice for like to make me sound evil, like, don't even fucking worry about it.
As I said, partridge.
Yes. I mean, if you wanted to do like a comedy D&D stream at some point, you know, I could DM us a one shot. I'm sure I could.
Be a bard.
Yeah. Bard ha! Yeah, I'm sure we could get some people to join us.
Probably. I know a few friends of mine who do D&D. I've just never done it.
Oh man. I mean, if we did a comedy drinking one, it'd be a good way to like learn the rules where we're not being too serious, and it'd just be a good intro to the game. Snooglyphin, would you be up for that? Don't worry, we wouldn't force you on camera or anything. Yeah, Snooglyphin's up for that. We could do a D&D stream. That'd be cool. I'll set us up a one shot or something, and we can duh and duh. We'll have to plan it first. Yeah, more news on that in the weeks to come.
I'm pretty sure you can find like one-off.
Slash maps. Because, you know,
Oh
we'll
no,
probably forget this time next week.
yeah. No, if it's a comedy one, I want to. I mean, I might base it on one of the smaller one shots, but I want to make it the best. So that'll be fun. And Snooglyphin, do you need to have the paid version of Roll20 to host a campaign?
To DM it, yes.
Oh, you do. Cool. Okay, I'll have to do that.
I think you do for the DM part of it.
Hey, Daddy, Mev, Rich, do you wanna get in on this shit? You guys fancy some D&D?
That's if they're still there.
Well, there's 5 viewers, so there's at least one other person. There we go. I summoned him. Want to play some D&D with us? We're going to do a comedy drinking D&D game at some point when we can be asked to plan it properly.
It's a future goal.
Yeah. Snooglyphin's going to join us. And Machin's never played D&D, so don't worry about it if you've not.
Yep. Okay, so.
Hoorah. Oh, Rich. It sounds like Rich is in. He's not played it, but he's willing to learn.
He is.
Awesome. I mean, that's minimum party size right there. That's 4 people. I think we're on to a winner.
A winner, chicken dinner.
Exactly.
Okay, right. If you have noticed, upon my desk, there lies a full 10-man squad.
There fucking does. You arse. I can't. I wish I could paint that quick.
Same.
Dude, these are Necrons. They're silver with gold heads and blue shoulder pads. There is no, like...
Yeah, they are an easier army to paint.
I
Once you
guess.
get a basic team going.
In fact, I have made it slightly more, like, interesting by giving them the gold head and the blue shoulder pads. You could have just had them as all silver.
Yeah, literally all you need is just Ironbreaker and the cryptic armor shade gloss.
Yeah, and that's all you need. I mean, for me, all I've got is lead belcher, and then I go over it with normal.
Damn.
And there's just pow.
Pow.
Straight up Necrons right there.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
give no shits.
I envy Paddy in a way.
No shit's given. Well, you say that, yeah. The amount of, I mean, I think one of my streams was, in fact, it was last week when I did that one singular space mode.
Oh yeah. That was a good model, man. That was cool. Get him up on screen so the ladies and gents can see him.
One moment, I'm scared.
That was a good paint job. I saw your photo on Insta as well. That was fucking fab model.
That bad boy made.
Look at him.
Yeah, that was sick.
And I even used the astro granite texture on the base as well.
Nice.
So he is fresh and zesty.
Hot and fresh in the kitchen. making penis-shaped biscuits.
I feel should be renamed as cockies instead of cookies.
Indeed. I believe they are. You actually can buy them, I believe. Right, I am still working. I thought I was nearly done, but I will never be done. We will never be done with this. God, this music sounds like a fucking Laurel and Hardy soundtrack, doesn't it?
I've not heard it.
Love
can't
Laurel
hear
and
it,
Hardy.
Dave.
Oh, can't you not hear it? Oh, sorry. The stream can hear it.
The stream can, yes. Well, we cannot.
Love Laurel and Hardy. Is there a good documentary on Laurel and Hardy lately? It's good. I used to watch it with my granddad.
I was more of a Morecambe and Wise person.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
this,
me granddad was massively into Laurel and Hardy, so it's like the first thing we like sort of bonded over. By the way, I say was, he's here still alive. I don't want sympathy, leave me alone.
That made me chuckle then. Football news: Liverpool are on
the rise again.
rise again. Bit late now, but you know.
Well, you say a bit late. I mean, Man United have faltered, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the fucking racist abuse that Rashford got on Twitter straight after that game?
I was going to say,
Yeah, I'm not
I was
surprised
for this
because
time.
people are assholes.
Especially Megs.
It's like, oh, I'm feeding hungry children.
Yeah.
It's like, well, how can you be racist against them?
Oh, some people just fulfill.
Yeah. Some people just deserve death. Sorry, was that too harsh a comment?
After the stuff we've already talked about? Probably not.
Maybe a fine or, just telling off or just...
Oh, Mevlin, sorry. We were talking about potentially doing like a D&D stream. I was going to do like a one-shot to teach Machin how to play some D&D because he was interested. Do you fancy joining?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a good app, Roll20, that we can use. Richard's potentially going to join. He said he's happy to learn. If you're up for that, that's that'd be awesome. Ooh. We were just gonna do like a quick one shot, which would probably be a couple of games, couple of nights worth of streaming. Could do it like midweek, when no one's got anything on,
If I'm also another-
or Sunday night, depending on what people want. Can't do Sunday morning. That's the one day I definitely cannot do. Dog, don't get your toy. Go leave me alone, please. I'm currently painting. He's brought his toy along because Chef's gone to bed now. So play with me, please.
It's like you're the only one that is still awake.
Yes, you are awake. Play with me.
Will not grump at me.
What did I say? I was going to do the top half of the cape again.
I think you said something to do with red. I think you said red, where there was the. I think someone else had the chaos symbol there, and you were just going to paint it red.
Yeah.
Was I going to have the top part black? And that was it. Black with the symbol being red. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Nice and simple.
Yeah, red and black. Goff's choice. Apparently Rich has unlocked Julie's on Blops, whatever that is.
Black Ops.
Oh, right, okay.
Black Ops.
Oh, dualies, as in dual pistols. Cool.
I didn't know people still played Call of Duty. I haven't played it in years.
I stopped playing Call of Duty when the first Black Ops came out. I bought it, took it home, completed the single player, was really disappointed, realised the online was a bunch of fucking kids, and then took it back to the shop and got my money back.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Haven't played a Call of Duty since.
I did play Warzone a little bit.
yeah, it's mostly the Warzone that Will Richard's playing.
Oh, okay. I've
Yeah,
heard
'cause it's
Warzone's
free.
alright. I just don't have that much hard drive space.
That is something about that particular sort of like game where it's absolutely fucking-gantic for
Yeah,
no
well,
good reason.
I think it's like, what, 700 gig? It's like
Yeah,
half a
no.
terabyte or something. Apparently, because the PS5, the PS5's hard drive is only a terabyte. You can only install 2 Call of Duty games if you want Call of Duty. You can have.
That's why I always go external hard drive.
Yeah, I've got an external hard drive for my PS4 as well. I believe that's actually only about 3 terabytes, but still plenty for for a PS4. I'm sure the games on PS5 will be bigger. They usually go big, don't they?
Technically, they really shouldn't go bigger because
You don't need to.
you would assume that efficiencies would start to creep into.
Oh, come on, it's Activision. Do you think they're going to be efficient with their fucking games?
Yeah.
I'm not talking in general, rather than just.
I mean, Call of Duty has been the same game for 20 fucking iterations, and they keep making the file sizes bigger and bigger. It's ridiculous.
Eventually, you'll have to see the twinkle of someone's else.
They're not even that impressive looking, the Call of Duty games these days. You know what I mean? They've been using the same fucking engine since the
COD 4.
Yeah, COD 4. They've got better textures now, but there's only so much you can polish a turd.
Still run and gun.
Yep, still
It
running
really wasn't
gun.
the same after Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 1 was brilliant, and then they just dumbed it down to the point where it was unfucking playably bad. It was literally just who can run around the corner and pull the trigger the fastest, they win. End of it.
I
And
agree.
the only skill was reaction times, and the older I get, the worse my reaction times get. So that's why kids are all into it, because
They've got twitchy trigger fingers.
yeah, and no lives yet, so they just play it all the time, and that's how they get good.
Now they all play Fortnite though.
No, that's I think you're thinking about the under 12s.
That's how they get into the Call of Duty, because they'll stop finish playing Fortnite and now they'll be, I need something more adult than this.
Yeah.
And then they'll go straight into COD and then COD.
Yeah, and you go into secondary school, everyone's playing card and wanking into tissues and then blowing their noses on them.
Yeah.
And then you grow up and play some Rainbow Six.
CS:GO.
CS:GO's good, but I've played that game so much to death. I can't even play it these days. I've literally played it to death.
That's a sign of a good game though.
Yeah, absolutely. The amount of hours I put in, I definitely got my money's worth, and I would recommend CS to anyone who is interested.
It's real good.
Tasers at dawn, Rich says. I think Paddy knows what that means.
There was no tasers at dawn. There was fucking death from the sky that I will never live down as you jumped off that cliff.
Yeah. On one of the newer maps on CS:GO, when they tried to mess with the different game modes, and they had a few smaller maps. Well, basically, I saw Paddy running down a path, and I was just on a little hillside, and I just dove off a wall, taser out, just
Yeah, nice.
What's
Yeah.
even worse was I stared him dead in the fucking eyes, and then he just got us right between the fucking eyeballs. And I'm like, no!
lightning strike.
Horrible pain shriek that you would only expect to have when some evil villain, his schemes come undone and the guy just stabs him.
Every base of him in the balls.
Oh man.
Well, he couldn't reach them because he was getting us from above. But I'm pretty sure that if he just walked around the corner, I would have been taken knackered.
Yeah. Right. The base of the tank, the main bulk of the tank, is pretty much done. I mean, there's going to be some, some touch-ups to do, some little bits. Patrick during taser shot, and Dave taking it full in the face.
Yep.
Oh man. So there you go. Leman, Russ, bottom end. This is still to do. How are you getting on, Paddy?
I am very much done with these scarabs as well.
Sweet. Do you want to point your camera at your dudes? Or can you not move your camera?
Well, technically my camera is kind of wedged.
Don't worry, it's fine. Just bring a couple of models up to the camera. Oh, hello, bear. The dog has come. He is bored now. He wants attention. Hello, little bear. Right, we've done 3 hours. I think that's good. I've pretty much finished the bottom of this tank. There's the scarabs. Yeah, Machin, pull your model up to the screen.
You probably can't see it properly. But it's
No, your camera's focusing better than mine is.
Well, I'll take a picture and post it on the chat.
Yeah, and if you take the pictures, I'll use it on the thumbnail. Thank you so much, guys. I actually have an end of stream screen now. Thank you so much for being here. It's been wonderful. The chatmosphere has been amazing. We've had a few new guys. We've had a follow. Thank you again so much to Alberta Soman.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. It's
Crazy people.
it's amazing that you guys want to just come and hang out with us and just have a little chat with us whilst we paint these little pieces of plastic. As you can see on the screen, everything goes on YouTube. If you can follow me on Twitter, you can tweet at us at Bulls Paint Club. Paste your pictures on Twitter at me. You can send them to me on Instagram at Bulamatari_live. And if you really, really, really like us, you can chuck a couple of quid at me on Patreon. I've got one of them.
You can check it on my OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, Machin's OnlyFans, yep. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I've been Bulamatari.
See you, everyone.
Catch you later, dudes.
Yeah, he's been Machin. He's been Firepower Badger. Check his channel out if you enjoy painting. He also does some solo stuff behind our backs. We'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.